There we go. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Opie Radio podcast. Just want to remind you, if you want to support the show, I need you to listen to the Opie Radio podcast on your favorite podcast app. That's how we make a few bucks. All right. Last day of 2025. I'm in a good mood because I learned a thing or two from Ryan Seacrest. We live in Ryan Seacrest's world. This is not my world. It's not your world. It's Ryan Seacrest's world. And we're lucky to be on this planet at the same time that he is alive, bitches. He was on the TV. My God. In 2025, I learned that it's very, very hard to build a new audience. Very hard. A lot of competition out there. So I'm like, who are the big players in this industry? And one of them is Ryan Seacrest. So I've been studying Ryan with the New Year's celebration right around the corner. You know, he throws the biggest party of the year. It's unbelievable. And he was on the TV, right? And he was doing rapid fire questions from reporters about Times Square and New Year's, and he got every question right. When was the first ball drop in Times Square? I forgot the answer, but Ryan Seacrest did it. I think it was 1907. What the ball was it? What was it originally made of? It was made of wood, I think, according to Ryan Seacrest. And then Ryan said something that I'm like, wow, you know what? I can't. I just, as hard as I try, I can't compete with this guy. They asked him, how do you count down from 10? And this Ryan Seacrest, this gift to humanity, know what he said? He said the key is to start focusing at 11. When there's 11 seconds left, that's when you focus and get ready for the countdown. Oh, my God. Hi, Ron. So then Ryan, without a hint of like sarcasm or anything, he answered the question. And everyone just sat there like, oh, yeah, I guess that would be a great way to count down from 10 is to start focusing at 11. So you're in sync with the clock. Jesus. Oh, my. Hi, Rod. How are you, brother? I like your hair today. What's going on with you?
First of all, Ryan Seacrest is a national treasure.
He is. He really is.
The jealousy coming from you.
Well, there's a bit of jealousy because, you know, he's got no less than
Successful?
I think. Well, he's got no less than I think 18 shows on TV right now, and I live stream from a windowsill and from a very cold room, so I don't wake up the kids and the wife. I mean, this Ryan Seacrest is doing something right.
So Ryan Seacrest's commercial to promote him doing New Year's Eve.
Yes.
He ends the commercial with the 2025 glasses.
Right.
He goes 2025 out and does a mic drop.
It's unbelievable.
Could you do that?
I can't do. I mean, I can't.
I mean, could you pull that off? Can you do a 2025?
No, I don't think so. You know what drives
I don't think so.
You know what drives me nuts about Ryan Seacrest? Like, he's answering these questions that are who gives a shit questions, and he's answering them seriously. No sarcasm, no making fun of himself that he's a fucking loser that got lucky because Dick Clark couldn't live forever.
So you're saying Ryan Seacrest takes things very seriously and doesn't fuck around and self-sabotage.
Yeah.
So let me see what this guy does now. He has a morning radio show. Probably gets paid very handsomely.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
He's probably having an affair with Vanna White because he does the Wheel of Fortune.
I doubt that.
You know, he's giving her some vowels.
I doubt that. Why is she still on this show? Oh my God. She doesn't even do anything. So get a piece of ass to stand there all pretty.
You think she would have retired when what the hell was his name? Chuck Woolery? What the fuck was his name?
Chuck Woolery. That's from like the early 80s, I think.
Oh. What the fuck was his name?
Pat Sajak.
Oh, Pat Sajak.
Pat Sajak retired, and Vanna White should have went with him, right?
Yeah.
But this Ryan Seacrest, I mean, we'll all be watching because, there's nothing else to watch on the TV. This guy knows how to throw a party. I'll be all about the Ryan Seacrest. No, I won't. I go with Anderson Cooper and the it girl at Sirius XM, Andy Cohen.
Just out of curiosity, everyone listening today, do people watch either Anderson Cooper or do they watch Ryan Seacrest? Is that still a thing? And
Sure.
If they do, who are you choosing? You going with Ryan Seacrest, Opie's arch nemesis?
No, everybody watches Ryan Seacrest, which proves that Americans are stupid, except for the ones that watch us every morning, Ron, because he's a bore. When it comes down to entertainment value, I think you get a little more from Anderson Cooper. Anderson Cooper. See, Ryan Seacrest doesn't mess up his words, and Ryan Seacrest will comb his hair in the fucking morning. Maybe I should at least do those two things. But you get a little more entertainment from Anderson Cooper and the it girl at Sirius XM, Andy Cohen.
What? Oh, I was going to say Andy Dick. By the way, Andy Dick's in big trouble. But Andy Cohen, I could give or take. I'm going to tell you why Anderson Cooper is appealing.
Okay.
He's authentic. He's a genuine guy. And I've said it before.
Yeah.
Authenticity is contagious. It's infectious.
Yeah.
Anderson Cooper has an 8 p.m. show on CNN called Anderson 360. I actually will watch that if I can.
Okay.
I like it. And his mother, the history with his mother.
Right. Well, can I tell you something to watch for tonight? Andy Cohen just wants to drink tequila and have a good time. It's New Year's. He's like, let's just do shots and talk shit about people and let's just have fun. And somewhere during the night, Anderson Cooper will really bring the whole mood down and start bumming everybody out about all the people that are lonely on New Year's. And what you need to do, this is the stuff that I just study as a human being. I love studying people. Watch Andy Cohen's face. He'll look at Anderson like, what the fuck? Yeah, and then he begrudgingly, he's like, yeah, for all the people that are sad this New Year's, and he's looking at Anderson like, will you knock it off? Should be fun. Give us more tequila. Let's keep the mood happy and fun. But Cooper will bring down the mood a few times tonight, and watching Andy Cohen deal with that is one of my favorite things to do every year.
Andy Cohen wants to hook up with Coop.
I think they dated at one point. I think they tried. Is
that a real thing?
I think, and I think Anderson Cooper was just too much of a bummer for Andy Cohen. Hey, I got something for real.
Yeah.
All right. The famous song by Phil Collins, "In the Air Tonight," with the drum beat. I used to know how to do it. Right? The drum beat?
Yeah.
All right. So at 11:56 and 20 seconds tonight, right? Push play on Phil Collins, "In the Air Tonight." 11:56 and 20 seconds. And guess what happens right at midnight, bitches? The drum. The drum fill. You'll be the hit at your party. Just stop everyone and go, everyone, I got a little something I want to do for everybody. Are you ready? And at 11:56 and 20 seconds, you hit "In the Air Tonight" by Phil Collins. And right at midnight, that drum fill will fill up your party, and people will look at you like, holy shit, you're a god among men. You can take that and use that tonight. Thank you.
It's 11. What's the time? 11 what?
I only said it 3 times, Ron. 11 o'clock, 56 minutes, 20 seconds. Ryan Seacrest would have said that better, but I'm learning. Ron, I don't know if I told you this, and I really got to ask you how you're doing and stuff, but I met Ryan Seacrest.
Was it dreamy? Was it like meeting Chris Cornell?
He drives me insane because I don't get it. When people,
oh, you're freezing again. Oh, there you are. Okay.
But is the audio good? Because
the audio's fine.
All right, then just worry about that. Because guess what I do? It's a tradition every year. New Year's Day, I go to the cable company out here because I happen to be out here this time every year. And New Year's Day, I go to the cable company. I say, "Will you fix my fucking Wi-Fi? I use it for trying to make a few bucks."
All right.
Anyway, Where's Doggy? Doggy is downstairs sleeping with the kids right now. Don't worry about Doggy. The latest thing is Doggy's dead or something. It's stupid. Just more stupid lies. Although JJR, you're usually pretty cool. Thanks for your $5. Happy New Year. All right. His wife has the dog. Yeah, that's right.
Should I show people my new location?
Yeah, but let me explain. Idiots are trying just because I'm a happy married man with a couple kids. That makes people go, ew, let's make up rumors. No, I'm happily married with my wife, and my wife is in the house with me and the kids. Okay.
Nobody's happily married. Nobody likes their kids. What are you talking about? You're living a dream. That's not real. You're living a Norman Rockwell painting. No.
I'm happy. Look at my face. Do I look? No, I'm actually happy. But these idiots, because they have nothing real to talk about with me, they got to start all sorts of dumb rumors. And we're gonna do way less of this garbage in 2026. Join the party. Me and Ron are doing it. We're taking on the podcast world. Why don't you hop on board and join the team?
Now I need to cue up the Eddie Murphy, his hit.
Which one?
Potty. Let's potty all the time.
Oh, potty all the time. Potty all the
Eddie,
time.
Eddie, what happened to you? Boy, it's like an SNL parody. Please, Eddie, no more singing.
Matter of
That's
fact,
what happens when you get super famous. You think like everyone's like, dude, you should do an album.
We made tomato soup last night as a family. Matter of fact, and some grilled cheese sandwiches. And I dipped the tomato. I dipped the grilled cheese into the tomato soup.
That's very New England.
Hold on. This guy's now mad at me. I'm not an idiot trying to make up rumors, Greg. I'm generally concerned for an animal that made an appearance daily. No problem. Yeah, I kind of backed off on that a little bit. But JJR, it's one of the dumb rumors out there that now my dog is dead or something. So I apologize to you. And for real, thanks for all the love this year, and Happy New Year to you, sir. You didn't have to spend another $5 to say that. All right? All right. Anyway,
hey, why don't I? Hey, can I show people I did some feng shui. Is that what it's called when you rearrange things?
Yeah, you got a new set. You got a new set for the big live stream in the morning.
Hello, everybody. That's Fernie, baby. Hello. Look at me. I'm like in the jungle. I'm like in that movie Anaconda with Jack Black. Anaconda, baby. Look at that. Woo! Hold on, look at that. I like live. Dude, I live in an antique store.
I see that. It's like, what the hell is that? Isn't that an Asian?
Look at that.
Wait, you got an Asian umbrella. You got the lamp from Christmas Story, it looks like. You got a black Santa Claus. You do like live in an antique shop.
Did you see the mask? I got fucking. Oh, look, there's a mask behind me.
Where's? Oh, damn, that looks scary. Oh my. Oh,
there's another mask.
Oh my. Okay. All right.
Another mask.
All right. I see the masks. No, I'm concerned about Fernie.
I'll tell you what.
You're in love with your fern. You're in love with your fern, but now it's taking over the house. But your roommate's got to be like, you got to get rid of the fern. It's completely taking over the living space.
Some people are marrying like their chat BGG, whatever it's called. Right. Some people are marrying. You know what I mean?
They're actually marrying it?
No, like this woman in Japan.
Yeah,
she married like when for the ceremony she had the chat PT like on the phone, like the phone was beside her. And then there's another guy, he married his AI sex bot.
Oh, damn. All right. Well,
so I mean, it wouldn't be unusual if I wed.
You know, when people marry weird shit, I'm all for it, because like the reality is like the divorce rate is way over 50% at this point. I think it's like 60 or 70%. So marriage is a joke. I take it seriously, but in general, marriage is a joke. So if you want to marry a tree or your sex doll, have fun, go for it.
People get married because they think that's what they're supposed to do.
Right. The
divorce rate is well over 50%. That is a huge failure.
Yeah,
it's a huge failure.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me just say,
hold on. Oh, go ahead.
Well, no, we're grabbing money. Last day of the year. Let's grab some money, Ron. Ron, I'll give you some of this, if not all of it. Happy New Year, Open Ron. I love the wood paneling in Ron's place. So retro.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Another good man, Nick. Thank you, Nick. Happy New Year to you.
So I think if I ended up marrying Fernie,
you're right.
We'd stay together. I'll tell you what, though. You know who I'll never have over the house because of my thick, luxurious fern?
Right.
Louis C.K. is banned from my house.
Oh, wow. Why?
Because it's been well documented. Louis C.K. has a thing for fertilizing the ferns. You stay away, Louis!
You know, that fern is perfect for Louis. If all you need is a couple broads in your wood paneling apartment and that fern, and man, if Louis C.K. wouldn't be hiding behind that fern.
just a bunch of us doing a circle jerk on Fernie.
Louis C.K., it has to be said, brilliant comic. I think he's on the list as one of the greatest comics of the 21st century or whatever. But he is a fucking creep, and he continues to be a creep. God.
He's on stage, dude. He's like, he really is brilliant. Louis C.K.'s, I think he's the comic who said you should always start off your set with 90 seconds of winging it.
Right.
Sure. If you're Louis C.K.
Right.
Most comics can't do that.
No, that actually makes sense. But how are you, Ron? Enough about me and my obsession with Ryan Seacrest. Ugh.
You know what Ryan's doing right now? Probably because he's the big show today.
I know, Ron.
He's got personal chefs. He's got assistants.
I know, Ron. And I'm
got wardrobe changes.
And I'm freezing my ass off so I don't wake up the kids with my babble.
So, what's going on?
And I can tell you what Ryan's doing right now. Oh, you're allergic to Fernie. I can tell you what Ryan Seacrest is doing right now. He's in a 5-star hotel in New York City.
Yeah,
he already got his assistants bringing up the perfect breakfast. He's in the warmest and most comfortable bathrobe imaginable. He's got the beautiful slippers on. They're what do they call it? Drawing. They're drawing a bath for him right now, a bubble bath, right? And he's
in a penthouse.
And he's walking from one side of the giant 5-star fucking hotel room. You know, one of the ones that take over the top floor of the hotel. Yeah. He's going back and forth as they prepare his breakfast, and he's going 10, 9.
He's warming up. 7, and by the way, he's
practicing his countdown.
He's walking around in one of those like 30,000 Egyptian thread bathrobes.
How do you know
that feels like heaven when you're wearing it? He's in the by the way, he's hosting New Year's Eve in Times Square, New York City. For sure, he's at a luxury penthouse hotel in Times Square. He probably got the whole half of the floor. For him to go to the bathroom, he probably has to go through 3 separate rooms.
This is my favorite part of the live stream with you, where I say something and then you repeat the exact
same thing
in your way. No, you don't say it better.
And then he's got just a big fucking bowl of like hand-picked fruit. He's got croissants. He's got fresh jams and jellies. He's got a fucking frothy cappuccino.
Right.
He's probably sitting there on the chair with his legs crossed, taking the New York Times and going like this.
Right.
Reading the paper.
Right.
You know what I mean? Probably his assistant's cutting off the tip of the fucking cigar, lighting it for him.
Right.
And he takes a big puff and goes, "This is something Greg Hughes will never taste."
You where do you live? Where do you live? Where do you live? I'm coming to get you, Ryan.
The basement.
Well,
let me tell you what's. Go ahead.
Can I just add to this really fast? You think like when he's alone for maybe 15 seconds, he goes back to the porno that he rented on the TV?
I want to ask you a serious question.
You think he's getting a little peek at some porno, and then all of a sudden the assistants and everyone is back at his hotel and he's his room, and he's like, "Ah, fuck, I gotta turn this thing off." I like to think that. I like to think Ryan's doing that.
And if he is, I think it's guy on guy, but whatever.
Well, we don't know, Rod.
He's very pretty.
We don't know, though.
I want to ask you a serious question. Because you're in the business.
Sort of.
What Ryan Seacrest is doing tonight, like he's hosting New Year's Eve on a major network in Times Square.
Mm-hmm.
What does that paycheck look like?
Millions. He owns the show.
Oh, he's getting this is millions to do this. Oh, really?
Dude, he might be maybe someone can look it up. He's probably walking away with at least $10 million tonight
to host New Year's Eve.
I'm telling you.
Really?
Jesus. Yeah, because he sucked up to Dick Clark. Dick Clark aged out, and then somehow he wrestled the show. I think he owns the show.
Well, I could genuinely say, or he talks about in reverence his love and admiration for Dick Clark. Like Dick Clark was his idol, so I get that. That's fine.
Dick Clark had personality, though, because like Dick Clark was also a guy that what he was doing meant nothing, but he had a personality doing it. That's the difference. Let me just ask AI one thing really fast. How much does Ryan Seacrest make on New Year's hosting the biggest party of the year? All right, go ahead, Ron. We'll get the answer.
It doesn't verbally say it.
Oh, they're saying the $1 million minute. For the biggest party of the year, Ryan Seacrest pulls in a cool $1 million for a single night of work. I think it's more than that, to be totally honest with you. Oh my God, he makes $75 million annually. He makes $28 million a year doing Wheel of Fortune. Dude, I could do Wheel of Fortune in my fucking sleep. Are you kidding me?
I don't know.
He makes 12 to 15 million hosting American Idol. And then his radio empire. Oh my God, all I had to do is behave. He makes $15 million a year doing his fucking radio show. We ran circles around that garbage. Dude, I am now officially mad. I was joking for the first 20 minutes of this stupid life. Now I'm out of my mind. I'm out of my fucking mind. Why couldn't I leave Howard Stern alone? I'd be making $15 million a year.
Yeah, why couldn't you leave Howard Stern alone? You couldn't keep your mouth shut, and Howard said, "Fuck this guy, get him out."
15 million a year. Dude, have you ever listened to Ryan Seacrest's show? It's fluff. It's fluff. You ask basic questions to big celebrities and you play the hits of the day. That's all he does.
It makes millions.
And I met him once at the Starbucks and I was going to act up.
Did he know who you were?
Yes. Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay.
And it softened the blow because this is what was in my mind. That's Ryan Seacrest. He drives me nuts because I don't get it. For the people that go, I don't get what Oop's doing. Shut up. Go watch Ryan Seacrest, then you'll get what I do. And then I'm at a Starbucks, and it's social media time. I'm like, man, I've talked about this Ryan Seacrest many times on the Opie and Anthony show. He's right there. I go up to him, right? And I asked for a picture, and he absolutely knew who I was very nice.
Well, hold on. What do you mean you asked for a picture?
I'll tell you exactly. I wanted to take a picture, but I was gonna
take a picture. Oh, okay.
No, but this is what I was going to do. But I tapped out because he was so nice. Instead of the picture though, it was gonna be a video, right? And then I was gonna act up and do something stupid, right? And then the fan base of Opie and Anthony would have ate it up. But as I was doing it, he was so incredibly nice and knew who I was that I was like, I can't do this. Soon as he knew who I was, because we're in the same business, radio. Of course, he knows who we are. That's not a surprise.
Wait, hold on. So when you went up to him, he's like, "Hey, Opie," or he's like he knew you. He
literally knew me by looks. Yes.
Oh my God, you're like Trump.
But that was when we were pretty popular, and our faces were here and there. So he knew.
You see, you were going to go after him, and he eased your ego, just like Trump.
Yeah.
He got to you. Got to you. You tried to attack him, and he used his charm and that silk. By the way, his voice You can't compete with his voice, Opie. I'm sorry.
This is the stuff.
You can't. His voice is gold.
This is the reason people enjoy watching, because you admit the stuff where you get fucking smacked in the face. I got smacked in the face by Ryan Seacrest. Oh, I want to act up and get my video, but he was so nice and knew who I was. I was like, no, I can't do it now. Who admits that? That makes me look like a loser.
So because you've been talking about Ryan Seacrest, I don't know, I don't believe in coincidences. So I'm flipping through the channel yesterday, and I guess it had to be 7:30 or past, because there's Ryan Seacrest doing Wheel of Fortune, and I just remember that I stopped it for a second, and I remember thinking, God, his voice. No, honestly, God, his voice.
For real?
His voice is sensational.
Well,
it really is.
That's why I had to fucking be an idiot on the radio, because I never had the golden pipes, Ryan.
Here's my other question about Ryan Seacrest, and I'm being serious.
Yeah.
Is it in the public? Is it in the public domain? Is he married? Does he have a girlfriend? Does he have children? Does he have a boyfriend?
Oh, Ryan Seacrest doesn't have time for any of that, man. He's too busy. He makes 75 billion a year. For what? That's for what? Pat Sajak retired. You could have put any dummy in that hosting chair. You could have saved what does he make? I said it, 15 million a year for Wheel of Fortune.
He makes 75 total. I think he makes 12 million a year or 23 million a year.
Oh, whatever. All right, let's move on from Ryan Seacrest. It's going to be hard because, we live in his world, but.
So just quickly.
Yeah.
Is he into guys or girls?
I mean, in my humble opinion, I think he,
What's the word? What's the word on the street?
In my humble opinion, I think he's into guys. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But it's almost 2026.
I understand. I'm just curious. I'm an actor. Actors are very curious.
No, my point is, I wouldn't call myself a fan, but I support your right to love whoever the hell you want, as long as you're not hurting yourself or others.
I'll tell you one thing about Ryan Seacrest. He's a metrosexual. Remember that term?
Yeah.
He is put together, baby. And to top it off, you know what the cherry on the top is?
What?
That voice. Oof. That voice. He's the whole package, Opie. From head to toe, he's like one of those Greek statues.
Where do you
live?
With
the arms. With the arms.
Where do you live?
All right, listen.
Wait, now you got me going on something else.
By the way, you know where I live. Everyone knows where I live. I live, and this is true.
I know.
I live directly across the house.
Oh, wait, what?
I live directly across the house from Seinfeld.
All right, I'm coming.
In case people don't know this, a guy from Boston ended up moving to Astoria, Queens, New York.
Yep.
I live on Ditmars and 37th Street. And on 37th Street in Ditmars, in the heart of Astoria, is the house from Seinfeld.
Right.
So when they would show the exterior of George Costanza's parents' house in Queens, that's where I live. I'm the house right across the street.
All right. How about you don't give your exact location, you lunatic? All right.
Wait, hold on. Wait. This is fucked up. So 37th Street is the Seinfeld house.
Right.
Go to 38th Street, like Ditmars and 38th.
Yeah.
Do you know what show also took place in Queens?
I said it earlier. Archie Bunker.
Archie Bunker, all the family. Archie Bunker. Oh, then now we tie it into Rob Reiner.
Rob Reiner.
I don't know if this is a thing, but they were saying, is it Nick Reiner who was the bad one? There's two sons.
Nick, I think.
Okay, Nick is the one who did it?
Yeah.
So they're saying if you look at Nick Reiner's eyes, there's like a Japanese term for it, where you see three, there's three white dots, but there's no white above the eye.
Oh, damn.
Does that make, you know what I'm trying to say?
No, I don't, Ron. I don't.
There's a condition where your pupils, and if you have if you can see the white below your eyes and not above it,
all right,
that's a sign of mental illness or something, or severe drug addiction. But they said that was, if you look at them, that's a telltale sign. I don't know. I don't know. Look, I have that condition too.
So do I, Ron. So do I.
They're saying if you can't see the white above your eyes, you're crazy. I don't know.
Oh my God.
The Japanese, there's a condition. The Japanese know about it.
Look, I got white above my eyes. I got to open my eyes a little bit, though. All right, listen.
All right.
Now you brought up something else. We're going to go long today because we haven't even started yet. And I want to remind the people, please support the show by listening to this garbage on a podcast app. That's where we make a few bucks. I can't count on you guys to super chat the shit out of us to pay our bills. I get it. If you hit the like and you actually listen to these on a podcast app, we can make some money doing this. Some money. All right. You talked about Ryan Seacrest's voice. Now I go to Garth Hemp. So I did radio in Buffalo, and they brought in a hot shot from LA to do mornings in Buffalo when I was there. His name was Garth Hemp. He ended up going back to LA. He hated Buffalo, and I think he became a pretty famous weather guy out there in LA. But for a moment in time, he came to Buffalo to try to do morning radio. He had the killer pipes. He came up with the term that I use to this day called Buffalo Betties, because all the women in Buffalo, they were a little plump, and they all wore Buffalo Bills giant hoodies, and he nicknamed them Buffalo Betties, which I think is hilarious. But he had the golden pipes, Ron. This is why I'm bringing it up. And I was just a kid. I'm like, Garth, how do you get a voice like that? And he's like, kid, you got to smoke. What did he say? You got to smoke Marlboros without the filters, or it was Camels without the filters, and you got to drink a lot of bourbon, kid. And that's what gave him this insane voice that people loved. But I wasn't willing to start a smoking habit and a drinking habit. So instead, I decided to be an asshole on the radio.
And then at 47, he passed away.
Yeah, bro. No, I actually heard from him about a year or so ago. About a year or so ago, I still heard from him. I think he's still doing it in LA. I don't know. All right, Ron, sorry. So how are you, brother?
We can all relate to it. We all have family trauma.
Trauma.
Family trauma. Dude, it's been a month since Thanksgiving. I went up for Thanksgiving a month ago. Right?
All right, I'll set it up. So Ron decided to see his cousin who you haven't seen in many years.
3 years.
How many?
I took a 3-year hiatus.
All right, 3-year hiatus, and you decide for Thanksgiving, you know what? I'm going to do something special. I'm going to get on a bus, and I'm going to see my cousin. And we were all very, very happy for you. But and you guys were dumping the ashes of your aunt,
her mother, the narcissist.
Yeah, and you dumped her ashes in the mud. I remember that much.
We dumped her ashes in a public park in Brockton, Massachusetts. It turns out you're not supposed to dump dead ash from humans into the lake.
Well, you didn't know. You didn't know, Ryan. You didn't know.
Listen, this is a park where it's very common that you take the family and you bring the fucking basket. You bring the basket of moldy bread. Yeah. And you feed it's filled with like geese and ducks.
Yeah.
When we started pouring the ash in the lake, they all started flocking over. You know when you start throwing bread, all the birds they all start fucking flying like at the beach. I mean, like the seagulls. They go nuts.
Sure.
We start dumping the ash. They think it's bread. They all start fucking swarming.
Oh my God, really?
Initially, once they realized it wasn't bread, but that's what they do. They see humans going like this, throwing the fucking bread into the water, and then they take pictures of it.
Yeah.
So they initially were going to eat the ash.
Right.
Oh my God. Can you imagine if they ate the ash? These crazy narcissistic fucking geese. They go crazy. It's like a Stephen King novel. So they eat my aunt's ash and then fucking start just wiping people out.
Did you have a little of her on your shoes when you went back up to the Tesla?
So when we put the ash in, here's a little FYI. If you ever want to throw your ashes in a body of water, make sure the water's moving. Don't put it in still water.
Ron, I got it.
Takes up.
Please give me a second. I know I've been babbling too much already today, but We've had a lot of fun this year. Let's be honest with each other. Oh, we beat the shit out of each other. I yell at you, you yell at me, but we really enjoy, believe it or not, doing this together. I gotta tell you, we had a lot of crazy shit, a lot of crazy stories this year. I think my favorite story of the year is you talking about dumping your ashes and realizing it's not like the movies where it just floats out to sea all nice, where maybe you throw a few like flowers on top and the whole mess just goes into the ocean nicely and fades away.
I think that's what my cousin thought.
Right.
Because in every movie, you got the nice music in the background. You got the violins. You're leaning over the cliff that looks over into the ocean, and everyone's around, and everyone says something, and there's tears, and you throw it up, and it just and everyone's hyped. The opposite. It was the opposite. Matter of fact, my cousin texted me yesterday a 5-point text, like an angry 5-point text, and said, I need to get this out of the way before the new year so we can move on.
Wait, you got an update on this glorious day you had with your cousin for Thanksgiving?
So there's a 5-point fuck you like text, like I'm pissed off. And one of the points was she didn't like what I said when we were doing the ashes.
Where on the podcast or when you were up there?
No. So one of her gripes was we all said something. So she poured the ash into the water. It didn't move.
Right.
It coagulated. It just like turned muddy.
Right.
And I could just picture her guts. Anyways.
Oh my God.
Then everyone goes around, like everyone says something, a nice fond memory.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
So the girls, there's the two girls. One just graduated from Brandeis. One's a senior in high school. She wants to be a nurse. Good for her. The other one, who just graduated from Brandeis, works in a medical lab. Like she's like a biochemist. That's good. Good for her.
That's nice.
What was I saying?
Well, you got the 5-point text.
Oh, so so the girls, everybody's gonna say something. So the girls go first. Then my cousin says something. So meanwhile, she's pissed at me. At this point, the fucking husband's up the hill, and she's like, "Come back down." He's like she's pissed at me. He didn't even want to participate. He fucking beat it back up the hill. So everyone's saying nice, fun things. So I say, well, these are my memories. These are my fond memories of Auntie Lois.
Right.
I can say Lois. It's my aunt. These are my fond memories of Auntie Lois, who's my father's sister. I said, it was my first experience meeting black African men in the morning.
Did you really say that?
I did.
Why did you leave that out of the story when we initially talked about this? That's amazing.
So she used to take black African men home from the clubs.
Ryan Seacrest, are you learning a thing or two today? How to give people actual content?
So
wait, how?
So this is what I said. So my fond memory is
no, Brad. How do you know this?
Because I'm a little kid, and like this is the summertime. Like I would spend, I'd spend 2-3 weeks in the summertime in Brockton, Massachusetts,
all right,
with my cousin, and her mother is my father's sister. So, my cousin and I. We went for like 3 years in a row we went for 3 years in a row to a summer camp in Maine.
Right.
So we spent our summers together. Like,
okay. All right. So you know this, that you would wake up in the morning and you're looking for your Frosted Flakes. And there
would be like every summer, if we weren't going to summer camp.
Yeah.
I would do like a 3-week stint in the summer. And I stay with my part-time with my grandparents and part-time with my aunt, my father's sister. And so there would be, what little kids, 6, 7 years old. I don't know. You know what I mean? 6, 7 years old. And then, we'd be up early in the morning watching our cartoons. And then there'd be this like Kunta Kinte looking fucking like Nigerian general coming out of my aunt's bedroom.
Oh my God. This is your
Going
memory.
to take a piss, you know. And then this is a clear memory. She was saying to the guy, this is God's honest truth. He gets up, goes to the bathroom, gets dressed, and he's not hanging out.
Right.
He's not hanging out at all.
He's not having breakfast with you guys.
No, he's not having breakfast.
He's not going to throw the ball around with young Ronnie.
He banged my father's sister.
Okay, Jesus, we don't know.
She's like 4 feet.
Right.
She's like 4 feet tall. She looks like the psychic from Poltergeist. God is my witness.
Really?
And she is a psychic. Short, fat, round, banging black Africans. So we get up.
This African is clean.
So God is my witness.
Right.
One of my memories is this guy. We're already up watching it. We see him come out of the bedroom, go to the bathroom, go back into the bedroom. Then they both come out. He's fully dressed.
Yeah.
She's in her bathrobe.
Yeah.
And he's about to leave. And he goes, whatever his name is, Kunta Kinte. He's like, what? Yeah. And he's like, hey, this is my daughter and my nephew, whatever. And he literally goes, I don't give a shit. She's like, hey, this is my daughter and his nephew, so-and-so. He's here on vacation, blah, 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 blah. And, I think we're going to go to, and he literally goes, I really don't give a shit. And just left. So, and then my cousin goes, no, Ron, be serious.
Right.
And then she goes, tell the story. And then she goes, be serious. She goes, well, tell the story then when my mother beat you.
Wow.
So this is also, 6, 7 years old, summertime.
Right.
And the mother, my father's sister, prepared a toasted bagel with cream cheese.
Yeah.
Red onion, tomato, and then lox, smoked salmon, like a real Jewish thing.
Oh, yeah, nice.
She prepared it. Salmon on both halves.
Nice.
Tomato and onion on both halves.
I get it. Like the little capers, red onion. You got
no capers, but we got the black pepper kernels.
Oh no! You ruined your bagel with that. No. So and you're the Jewish guy. You
and
go
by the
capers.
way, we didn't have them. I don't know. So this is what I do.
Onion at least? Did you have the red onion?
Well, you're not listening. I said red onion, tomato.
Oh, for once, I'm not listening.
Scallion cream cheese.
No scallion.
Toasted. No, but it's the whipped Philadelphia scallion. Please, don't. I'm Jewish. I know what I'm talking about. It's the whipped Philadelphia scallion. It's the only time Boston's love Philadelphia because Philadelphia fans are fucking animals.
You need Philadelphia. You need their cream cheese.
So, and it's on a sesame seed bagel, which sesame seeds is perfect for that whole combination. Well, what did little Ronnie do? What did little 6-year-old Ronnie do? I ate the whole fucking thing. She like wasn't in the kitchen, but it was on the kitchen table. Right. And she made it and then was doing something else.
Right.
And was going to come back to the kitchen with her coffee and eat it.
Oh, so she made that for her. She didn't make you one.
No, that wasn't for me.
Ah.
See, that was her breakfast.
I got you.
And it was all prepared. It was on the kitchen table.
Yeah.
And she wasn't in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I ate it.
Good for you. You're hungry. You're a kid.
And I left just like the edge. I left one little edge for her. And then I decided to take a shower.
Yep.
Start my day after having a nice breakfast.
Yep.
I'm about 5 minutes into my shower, maybe. I got fucking soap in my hair. I'm all sewed up. And then all of a sudden, the bathroom door. She kicks in the bathroom door like she's fucking the Terminator. Bam! She kicks it open.
Right.
And she rips the shower curtain open. Like the plastic shower curtain with the rings? Yeah,
like from Psycho.
Ripped it open so violently, the first 3 rings rip off.
No way.
You motherfucker! You ate my bagel and shit! And she has like a giant 3-foot wooden spoon and starts beating me. I'm naked in the shower.
And how old are you?
Covered.
Are you
I'm
6?
like 6 years old. And she's beating, and the pure rage in her eyes. You motherfucker! You left me this little piece! And she has the little piece in her hand, and she's beating me as hard as she can with this 3-foot wooden spoon, and I'm naked, and I'm doing this. I got one hand on my schmeckle. I got one hand on my Hebrew hammer. 6 years old, ain't that big. And then I got the other hand, blocking the wooden spoon. Dude, she's only like 4 feet. I mean, it hurt a little bit. It didn't do any damage. But, you motherfucker! Just like foaming. Foaming.
This ain't,
so
this ain't
that
fun
was the
anymore.
story.
This ain't fun anymore. This ain't fun. This is not fun. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Jesus, right. Go ahead, continue. Sorry. But this ain't fun anymore. I was having
So
fun
that's the story. Those are the 2 stories I told.
Well, no, your cousin forced you to tell the bad one. Didn't you say?
Well, that's the story. By the way, the beating with the wooden spoon is okay because we all laugh about it.
Okay,
we always would laugh about it. But
I say good at that. I do want to jump in because people that are brought up in toxic environments and stuff, I and my brothers and sisters, we find the humor in a lot of this stuff. You got to try to find the humor in this stuff, right? To cope, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go back in time and make it better. So you try to make light of it in a weird way.
Me being beaten.
And a lot of therapy, by the way.
I've never been to therapy.
Obviously, Ron. Obviously, it's so obvious. That's why
me being beaten naked as a 6-year-old boy.
Yeah.
In the shower with a wooden spoon.
Yeah.
Believe me, that turned very quickly into a hilarious story.
Good.
It doesn't have any negative connotations.
Good.
But I had to be an asshole. It's, I guess, being passive. Hey, listen, when my father died, the mother, my father's sister, couldn't have been, it couldn't have been more mean. She said, fuck him. I'm glad he's dead. He was a piece of shit. He was the worst brother I've ever had. He may have sexually assaulted me.
All right. Careful.
And then she said, she goes, fuck grieving for him. Why don't you grieve for me for having a horrible brother for a child as a childhood?
God,
and then she said, because the body was stolen. The body, he was so fat and the body was so diseased. Once he died, his body started liquefying immediately. So they cremated him. And then the evil stepmother, who locked me in an attic, stole the ashes and went and took it to her family plot in St. Albans, Maine, which is as fuck north in Maine as you can go. You know what's on the other side of St. Albans, Maine? Canada. St. Albans, Maine is where the evil stepmother's family is from. So they buried it in the family plot. There are more milking cows and dairy cows in St. Albans, Maine than there are human beings.
All right. Jesus.
And you can't, dude, I don't know if people know this. There are parts of rural Maine.
Right.
God is my witness.
Yeah.
You can't understand their English. It is so heavy. You feel like you're in the deep south. You go to deep parts of Maine and they sound like they're from the deep south. God is my witness. I'm sure there are people who can attest to this.
Right.
So anyways, the body was...
What part of this says fun for the last show of 2025?
This is my family. This is
honestly, so many people can relate. It enrages me because a lot of us have or had people in our lives that just completely take over everything and make it about them.
And this is what
drives me nuts hearing stories like this.
Yeah, and this is what I mean by generational family trauma.
Right.
This little dude, but a month later,
right,
I get a 5-point bulletin. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm pissed off. Letter.
Right.
A month later.
Nick is saying, I need a Ron Berman biography. Opie, you have to have connections. I'll even help ghostwrite. This needs to happen. Yeah, man, we should write your life story. You got stories for days.
You know what one chapter would be called?
What?
My time with Karen Carpenter.
We don't believe that one. Because someone said earlier, there's no way this story is true. I believe most of Ron's stories are true. I'll say most, but there's some that are very.
The reason I say that is because my father talked about it a lot. He used to say they were our next door neighbors. So I believed him.
But Littlefoot did the math and said it's not possible.
Yeah, but maybe I got the details wrong, but my father was adamant. He really was.
All right, so what are we moving on to? The text you just got about the
all right, so this is what everyone can relate to.
Yeah.
Generational trauma.
Yeah.
So a month later, I get a 5-point, like literally, number 1, you weren't there for me for this. Number 2, you weren't there for me for that. Number 3, you weren't there for this. Number 4, I'm very upset with your eulogy at my mother's ashes. Number 5.
Let's call it her mother's mud bath. Jesus.
Mud honey, mud vein.
You can't leave a relative's mud on the side of a bag.
Dude, Puddle of Mud. I love that band.
I love Puddle of Mud too. Really?
Dude, that guy. Okay, I have a story about Puddle of Mud. So really? I have a friend. She is. What do you say when you she's in the Navy, but she's a lifer? I don't know if that's the official term.
I forget.
She's in the Navy.
A life term.
She's in the Navy. That's her career. She's gonna put into her 20 years. She's a good friend of mine. She loves giving pickle tickles. She's just it's her thing.
It's her thing, Ron. It's her thing.
She loves giving guys.
It's her thing.
You understand?
Yeah, everyone understands.
Right? Guess who she gave a pickle tickle to? To 2 people.
Allegedly.
Well, she told me, but yes. So one of the guys she gave a pickle.
Yeah.
So and by the way,
wait, this is your story.
This is so. One of my stories, and about Puddle of Mud, and she had, when you're in the military, you have money because you're not spending it, and she was like an officer. She was an officer in the Navy. Right. So anyways, but she loved rock and roll. She was like a rock girl, dude. She was like a fucking tough rock girl.
Right,
she was like a guy, but a girl. Like how guys like she was like a guy, but a girl. She loved giving pickle tickles, and it's so. So she gave a pickle tickle to. Do you know the lead singer of Puddle of Mud? Do you know his name?
I not offhand, and say allegedly a lot because
allegedly, then
we have literally no idea if this is true, and it needs to be said.
Okay, allegedly,
and if it was true, it was many years ago.
Decades ago.
Okay,
and so she said allegedly she gave him a pickle tickle.
Yeah,
in his hotel room.
Yeah,
and then stole his hat.
Stole his hat.
Like you know those wool hats they used to wear back in the day, like the grunge shit.
Yeah.
He had one of those. So she stole his hat that he was wearing on stage, like this wool hat. And the other guy she gave a pickle tickle to. Allegedly. Backstage.
Allegedly.
And let's see if you can guess the band, but it was the lead singer of the band. They're from Canada. Let's see. Let's start with that. Think of a rock band from Canada, dude.
Geddy Lee.
No, that's Rush, dude. That's they'd be too old.
Oh, I don't know. Canadian band. I don't know.
Hold on. A Canadian band that everyone goes, nobody will admit they like them. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, all right. Don't say it.
Nobody will admit it, but everyone listens to them.
I like that band. They had a good documentary. No. People know. They're saying it in the chat. I'm scared to talk because this is all alleged shit.
Allegedly, I can say it.
People understand in the chat. They got the name. They got the name.
Allegedly, this Canadian band was playing in New York City.
Right.
there's a rapper 50 Cent. This band has kind of that.
All right, they know. They're saying it in the chat. Ron,
they know. Okay,
let's move on. This alleged shit could get you in trouble.
Okay, so allegedly she gave.
All right, we get it. We get it. All right, this is another wonderful family dynamic for you, Ron. So wait, the cousin gave you just a basically an FU text the last day of 2025 because.
So she says. She started off the text by saying, "I want to thank you for your love and concern," because I was like, "Dude, your husband is just straight up abusing you verbally. Like, I don't like you."
Well, that's what you experienced, Ron.
For sure.
Oh my God, I got to play lawyer on my own fucking podcast today. We used to have lawyers that used to do this. So that's when you went up there. That's what you witnessed. You felt like her husband wasn't being kind to her, right?
He's being abusive. Being fucking abusive.
In your opinion?
In my opinion.
I can't believe I have to go back to law school now for my own fucking podcast.
What do you mean back to law school?
What?
What do you mean back?
I fooled around.
What are you, like the Lincoln lawyer?
I fooled around with a few classes back in the day on the side.
What are you driving around in your electric car, fucking taking on cases like a fucking Matthew McConaughey?
Well, I read a few of those books back in the day. What were the
John Grissom's?
Yeah, I read some John Grissom books, and I decided to dabble in some law classes back in the day. Hey, if you can make up stories, I can make them up too, Ron. But be careful with stuff for real. Like back in the day on Opie and Anthony, we would just shit talk, and then they had a whole team of lawyers that had to worry. Now we're by ourselves, except for our imaginary help, Richard. You think some guy named Richard helps us?
I do.
So now I got to play lawyer and make sure we're safe with your stories. So this is what you witnessed when you went up for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Listen, it was bad. It was bad. So
all right,
last night. Dude, it's a month. It's been a month since Thanksgiving. I haven't been up in 3 years because it's a toxic, abusive environment.
Right.
But not just from the husband, from her.
Right.
And I just, it's like it's almost like a Buddhist thing.
Yeah.
The easiest, quickest solution.
Yeah.
To get out of an abusive situation.
Yeah.
Is to simply walk away.
Well, Ron, you know what?
And that's what I did for 3 years.
Oh, for you, yes. But people find themselves in situations that they just truly feel like they can't walk away.
Oh, I understand that.
No, so I got to defend some of the people out there. They want to walk away. They know they're in a bad relationship. They know they're in a bad marriage, but they simply can't do it for many, many reasons. Unfortunately, I feel bad for those people.
I'm convinced that. Most people feel stuck,
right,
in a loveless marriage,
right,
because of finances.
Well, yes,
it's finances,
and maybe the kids. Dude, I worked with a guy at as long as I don't say his name, at WNEW. He's one of the top sales guys. This says it all.
Yeah,
and he went through a divorce. He ended up in a shitty 1-bedroom apartment in New York. That was the only thing he could afford after the divorce.
Right.
And the women, the courts kind of like lean toward the women in these divorce cases. He was screwed because he was in an unhappy marriage. Now, I don't know what happened in the marriage, to be fair. She might have had good reasons or whatever, but in the end, the marriage didn't work. And especially in New York State, he got crushed. And I remember he would come in. He was still a top sales guy at NAW, and he would fucking, complain to me and Anthony about how bad, his life is now in this shitty 1-bedroom apartment, trying to rebuild his wealth because he got crushed in the divorce proceedings. So that's another reason why people get stuck in this shit. But go ahead, Ron. Sorry.
Well, what happens is I think a lot of it is finances, and then they think you're never stuck. That's the thing. Huh? It will work out. You're never stuck. It will work out. The money will be there. Right. People, you just got to take that first step, and it will work out. I know it's scary.
Right.
Anyway, she has talked about over the years. She's brought it up actually 2 or 3 times with me. Like, if I ever divorce him, she said it like that. So I know there's definitely issues. They've been to marriage counseling,
Right.
Anyways, last night, just like her mother, very passive aggressive. This is talk when I talk about generational trauma. This is something to a T the narcissist's mother would do. A month later,
Right.
I get this 5-point letter. I'm very unhappy about this, and this, and I needed to get it out of the way before 2025 ends. Let's move forward.
You know what, Ron? I'm going to defend her a little bit. Not a bad way to look at things. Whether she's right or wrong with her grievances towards you, she's thinking, let's leave this in 2025. Let's leave this in 2025, and we'll look at a new beginning for 2026.
Hey, Opie.
Yes.
I took it upon myself in the summer to reach out to her.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, reaching out, it led to me coming up for Thanksgiving after 3 years. And this is the result. This is how you want to deal with this. I made the fucking effort to reconnect. By the way, 10 fucking hours just to get up there on Thanksgiving. Because guess what? Greyhound doesn't have any more fucking express buses. There's no more express service because what are all these companies doing? They're trying to save money because of the tariffs. So now,
wait a minute.
They did some AI algorithm. There's no more express buses, Greyhound from New York to Boston. 7 fucking stops. Rhode Island, Connecticut.
Could ask how many stops?
We're going to towns of Connecticut I didn't even know existed. What the fuck?
Oh my God! You're bringing back another memory. You're bringing back another memory when I would have to jump on Greyhounds from time to time, and you know your destination is like it's an hour down this high. We're an hour away. And then they get off an exit and they go like 20 miles down at some fucking country road. You're like, but my destination, it's so close. And they stop another 5 times. I remember those days like they were yesterday, bitch. Oh my God.
3 years ago, the last time went up.
Yeah.
Most of the Greyhound routes from New York Penn Station.
Yeah.
Or the Port Authority to South Station, Boston, were direct. And these are under 4 hours. These are like 3:45.
Rock.
4 hours. Dude, I'm telling you, like they're doing it under 4.
Why didn't you do the Chinatown to Chinatown bus? That was a legendary thing from New York to Boston.
The feng shui? I
don't know what it was called, but it was advertised Chinatown to Chinatown, something like that. And it was cheap. And you had to go down to Chinatown. You got on a bus and they dropped you off.
It was like $10 or something.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
But it was nonstop.
I took it once.
Yeah.
From Boston South Station.
Yeah.
Back to New York. Because the Greyhound was like, I couldn't get back on Greyhound. I don't know. They were back.
Right.
God's my witness. I get on it's feng shui or something. One of them, they kept getting shut down by the Transportation Authority. I get on the bus, and it's this emaciated, elderly Chinese man. He's wearing a shirt like this, but it's like buttoned down to his belly button. You can see his ribs.
Yeah, yeah.
He's on his right foot. His big toe is sticking out of his shoe because there's a hole in it. And he's I swear to God, he's chain smoking with a cigarette hanging out the left side of his mouth.
Yeah. Without
ever touching the cigarette. And he's got a pile of ash on his left shoulder. I'll never forget it. And I'm like, I said, I don't think we're going to make it. I'm like, I don't think we're going to make it. Right. Are you kidding me? This guy looked like a skeleton. His toe was sticking out of his shoe.
Oh,
I was like, this guy's been driving a lot. Dude, it's anyways, yeah, that's why.
All right.
So anyways, now with, everyone's consolidating to save money. They don't have express buses to New York to Boston anymore.
We get that, but you got to stop 7 times. That is a nightmare.
So I make all this effort after 3 fucking years.
Right.
I go up, and by the way, I responded to her, and I'm like, "Yo, why? Like, we should have had this conversation when I was there."
Right.
Like, this is an incredibly passive aggressive letter. And I said, this is something your mother would do.
Oh.
Why didn't we have this conversation? I did say it.
Oh, you never want to say that, right?
I said it.
You never want to reference the person that brought a lot of trauma into your life. And
I know that was kind of that was the mean, Ronnie.
Oh.
But I did reference the fact that I said that's something your mother would have done. Because I almost wanted to point it out, like, hey, dude, you're repeating these horrible.
Ignore that,
dude,
Ron. I'm just acknowledging the people that are throwing a couple bucks at us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course, thank you. I'm going to give most of this to Ron. So
thank you.
On top of the Ronica check that's coming next week.
I knew it was important to reconnect. I mean, it really is.
Right.
And I did it, and I went up.
I know you did the right thing, Ron.
And a month later, I'm getting this 5-point letter of her disagreements and her being upset. Right. And I said to her, so I responded last night to the text, saying, you weren't there for me when this person died and this person died. And I'm trying to say to her, no, I wasn't, because you were so cruel and mean to me. Why would you think I would be there for you? Like, I don't think she understands that. She doesn't even remember it. It's just like, you can't treat people with cruelty and then expect them to be there for you. You just can't. Right. I ended up blocking her number and her husband's number. The next door neighbor had to call me and say, hey, Ronnie, Toby's been trying to get a hold of you. For some reason, she can't get a hold of you. I said, yeah, I blocked her. And he goes, oh, well, hey, sorry to say this, but her mother just died. Oh, by the way, this was on Thanksgiving.
Right.
So from that, I've reconnected. And then the husband literally treated me like dog shit.
Well,
and
I got a lot to
say.
And
now I get this 5-point letter, and I responded by saying, straight up, either we move forward. This is what I said just this morning.
Yeah.
This morning is where I included, I said, we should have had this conversation in person a month ago when I was at the house for Thanksgiving. This is something your mother would have done. This is extremely passive aggressive. Shit, what I was going to say. Hold on. Oh, and I said, and this is the most important, and she hasn't responded back to me. And I'm being very serious. I said, either we move forward.
Yeah.
Or you can stay stuck in the past and let it slowly eat you away.
Okay.
That's what I said.
All right. I'm your therapist today. First of all, this is insanely interesting. A lot of people could relate. Ron, you guys have been through a lot of trauma. What I know.
Can I say one thing about, she's been through a tremendous amount of trauma.
Yeah.
Her father was.
Be careful, Ron.
No, her father was the Jewish mafia hitman who was in and out of Walpole State Prison for 17 years. Oh, so that's her father. So she's.
Oh, I didn't know that part. Oh my God!
You remember I talk about
together. If you've been listening to this podcast all year, everything's coming together. I did not know that about. Okay.
So you know how I talk about Macy Sapojnik?
Mafia? Everyone knows. Everyone knows, Ron.
Okay, that's her father.
If they don't, they should listen to more fucking episodes of the Opie Radio podcast. We're crushing it.
Opie, that's her father.
All right, I got it. Listen.
So now you understand. She's a lot of trauma. The whole fucking family.
Ron, give me a minute, because there's a lot there. I'm gonna say something that Ron, I almost said I love you. I don't know if I love you. I like you. I like you a lot, though.
Buy me a drink first.
I like you a lot. We've had a very good year together. I am going to advise that you keep the lines of communication open with you and your cousin. You guys have been through a lot of trauma and a lot of drama, and it's a lot of toxicity. And I think some of this stuff she's saying, was healthy for her as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like that she did that to you when you went out of your way to go up there, but I think it's important to try to keep the lines of communication open. I really do, because she's the only family you got, right? More or less, you're down to her.
if she reaches out to me, I'll reach out to her. I mean, that's
yeah. But I mean, there's a lot there, and wow, she did give you a big FU text at the end of the year, and you responded, and you should have.
So passive aggressive, like, hey.
But I think you got to speak your mind with her. She's got to speak her mind with you. But I think it's important that you guys keep trying, because with everything you've been through, I think this is not an easy solution at all.
I'm confident it's going to work out in the end. I have hope.
All right.
The lines of communication I did, by the way, when you cut someone off completely, that's a sign of cruelty. Right. And I did literally block them.
Right.
Phone number.
Right.
Facebook, everything. Like they couldn't even get a hold of me.
Right.
That's how upset I was.
Yeah.
Like if you want to treat me like that, then you don't deserve me.
Right.
Bye.
I get all right. Game Fool Online, one of ours. He's a huge supporter, and I appreciate him. Opie, your camera keeps freezing up. Yeah, out here the cable stinks. I go back and forth to the cable company on a regular basis. They make me upgrade this and that, and now you're all set, and it's still the same horseshit. But the audio at least is hanging in there. So at the very least, listen to this on a podcast app. Subscribe to Opie Radio. Well, Ron, that's a hell of a end of the year fucking story right there.
Opie, I did not have that on my bingo card. I did not see that coming. Like, she had to fucking do it. She had to fucking, like, dude, have this conversation. By the way, you had that conversation in person. We work it out. We hug, we cry, and we move forward. Well, like a month later to throw this on me.
But you don't know what she's going through up there. She might have been getting a whole fucking tsunami of shit from her husband, and then
she is.
Right? Who knows? Sadly, look, I'm Team Ron, trust me, but she probably has her own reasons for what she did, and she's got to work through a lot of that.
When I say either we move forward, or the past is going to slowly eat you alive. Yeah. One of the bulletin points, one of her 5 points, was something that happened over 30 years ago. Right. I'm like, Jesus Christ! Well, like literally, you're bringing that up? We've discussed it. Like she's bringing up something 35 years ago.
Well, some people can't let it go.
And also, she, to this day, every time I go up there, she will bring up at some point, how she was absolutely traumatized that she was forced to go to summer camp one summer when she didn't want to go, and her mother made her. And she still talks about it. And I'm like, Tova, really? You're a little girl. And she talks about one summer, she was a little girl, and the mother wanted her summer to herself. Right. And she didn't want to deal with her daughter. Right. And the daughter said, I don't want to go. And she goes, you're fucking going, and that's it. And she still talks about that to this day.
I'm trying, I'm back in therapy because of, I'm having a very tough time with my mom's passing, to be honest with you, as much as I'm smiling and happy every morning. So I'm back in therapy talking about it. And I'm like, I'm trying to really leave my mom in peace, let her rest in peace. But I do have to say, like what you just said, I can totally relate to, because my mom, she would remind us on a regular basis how shitty her Christmases were year after year. And we would find her even though she did everything for our Christmas, like the house was filled with presents from the floor to the fucking ceiling. It was insane. They really, really did the right thing every Christmas. My God. And, but a lot of Christmases, she was very sad and depressed. And, she would tell us why. She had shitty Christmases growing up. And as a kid, I remember going, Ron, right to your point. I said, but Mom, you're up to like 10, 12, 15 fucking great Christmases with your husband and your kids. Why can't you let that go and replace those memories with all the new memories of much better Christmases, Ron?
Hey,
I can relate to that.
Listen, so you know how you talk about like there's generational trauma, and so it's like passed on. Yeah. So I talk about how the husband is so fucking controlling, and like everything has to be done perfectly. Even like the dishes, like he'll like, even after they do the dishes, like at one point during Thanksgiving, he's like, are you fucking kidding me? These aren't clean. Oh my God, you gotta be. He puts everything, like almost throwing things back in the sink. Right. So that's trauma.
Yeah.
Now, why is he behaving like that? When he was a kid, like almost like your mother, when he was a kid, if the dishes weren't washed properly,
Ooh.
she would break every dish.
Ooh.
You understand?
I
That's
understand
real.
that.
Now, your mother would do that with your bedroom if you didn't clean it, right?
Oh, all sorts of shit. Yeah.
So can you imagine that type of trauma as a kid, breaking every dish if it wasn't cleaned properly?
But I think, Ron,
Clean, bam.
I understand, but I think, and I say
No
this
excuse to
carefully.
treat your
I
wife
say
and
this
children like that.
carefully. Oh no, God no. I know the stuff that triggered me as a kid, and I make sure I avoid all of that. But I think, and what I'm about to say is not easy because I know a lot of people are really relating to this right now. But there comes a time in your life that you have to take responsibility for the shit that happened, and you have to do something about that. Whether it's go to therapy, find spirituality, religion, you got to work on yourself. And you gotta work on the stuff that makes you act up like the example you provided here. There's a time where you have responsibility in this, and you have to do something about it. You can't just be like, well, I do this because this is what happened to me when I was a kid, so I'm going to continue the cycle. No, your whole goal, if you were brought up in a very
you need to break the cycle of trauma.
Break the cycle, and it's not easy. I jokingly say this, but I mean it. My whole goal as a parent is to fuck up my kids in new ways. You know what I mean? Not fuck them up with the same shit that fucked me up. And that's more of a joke than not, so relax. But seriously, you got to be conscious of the stuff that was done to you growing up, and make sure you don't do the same shit to your family.
So this is how I look at it. You are the writer. You are the director. You are the cinematographer.
Right.
This is your reality, which means, and I truly believe this because this is the reality. I know this can be far out there, but you chose your parents. You chose these experiences. This is something that your soul, your higher soul, wants to go through, wants to experience.
Right.
Opie, I'm telling you right now, you chose your mother. You chose to go through this experience. Now listen to me. It means you're an extremely advanced soul. It means you're a highly advanced soul because you went through something very traumatic, and you're never your soul incarnation contract is never set up for failure.
All right.
In other words, you put yourself in these very difficult situations because you are an advanced soul.
All right. I like this, Ron. Thank you.
And you're strong enough to deal with it. And why did you want to go through it? Because these are who knows? It could be your clearing karma. It could be this is experience. This is something you want to experience so your soul can evolve. Nice. But if you look at it like, and I truly believe that, I absolutely picked my parents. I absolutely chose to be an only child. I actually chose to be submitted to severe isolation. It all happened. That ain't a coincidence, because I'm strong enough to deal with it. I'm very proud that I have these incredible challenges, because I love that I went from real darkness to light. And that's one of our goals here, is to go, because Earth is a third density planet. It's very heavy. It's very negative. And to go from the dark to the light. And one of the other greatest lessons we must learn every time we reincarnate is to truly discover our true essence.
Ooh.
What is our true essence as a soul? Like, what's our real authentic identity? That's really one of the big lessons. So I really like how Ron Berman has come out.
I like it.
No, I do. That's how I look at it. I feel lucky. I feel fortunate. I do.
Well, Ron,
I've been through hell, baby. I've been through hell a few times, and I've come out of it. Like, it's a great feeling.
Ron, more importantly, why are you obsessed with Emo Phillips?
Is that a girl?
You got the You got the. Hold on. I know that. I
You
know
know,
that.
there used to be a Mackenzie Phillips or like.
No, I know that. I know that's sitting there like a wet fart. I get it, but why are you like growing your hair like emo Phillips?
Yeah, it's a bad haircut. No, it's not good.
Are you going for the emo Phillips look there, Ronnie?
Honestly,
Banks?
at this point, Opie, throw up the picture from No Country from Old Men.
I know. I said that. Yes. All right. Well,
it's a bad angle. It's a bad angle. Hey, let me tell you what I've been trying to do for the past 2 days.
yes.
So this is this. I want to show you.
Wait. Let's do this. Thanks, Ron. Thanks for checking out the Opie Radio podcast today. Make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you listen to these on your favorite podcast app. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Welcome to the Opie Radio podcast. Hi, everybody. I got Ron the waiter today. Hi, Ron. What's going on this morning? Get it? We're doing 2 podcasts today, and we don't work tomorrow. You get it, Ron?
Yeah.
So what have you been working on for 2 days?
So I work at a seasonal, Ron the waiter, right? So I work at a seasonal outdoor beer garden in Astoria.
Right.
It's still open 24. It's still open year round, but why? It's a massive outdoor space. They have indoor space, but why would you want to go there in the winter?
The outdoor space during the nice weather. So I would assume someone like Ron the waiter, all of a sudden the hours are going to be cut down dramatically in the wintertime, right?
I did a double last Saturday and Sunday. Double.
Damn it.
I had a total of 5 tables in 2 days.
Oh, shit.
I didn't make 100. So when I say a double, like a double is 10 hours.
Right.
I worked 10 hours on Saturday. I worked 10 hours on Sunday.
Right.
I didn't make $100. This week, I'm not even on the schedule because it's just not busy enough. It's not like I'm being punished. There's not enough work. I'm on call for tonight. So this is very common when you work at I work at the Bohemian Beer Garden Store. It's very common because, that's one of those places where like a lot of the employees there have worked there for 10, 20, 30 years.
Right.
So what happens is you go from, making a lot of money to like, I'm not even on the schedule this week. It's a little scary, right? So what you do is the employees at the Bohemian Beer Garden, they get on unemployment for the months of January, February, March, and April. Then we get off it.
Right.
So we go on for 4 months so we can fucking survive and pay our bills.
Right.
It's not like I'm cheating the government. It's not like that. I'm still working. I started Monday morning. So to apply for unemployment in New York State, it's a 2-part process. The first part, hold on, I'm gonna write something down so I don't forget.
All
Shit,
right.
hold on. Wait.
Well, no, you write that down. I'm gonna go to this guy. It's fun seeing Opie trying to relate to someone who has worked a day in their life. I was poor for half my life, you bitch. I can totally relate to what Ron's talking about. Thank God I'm in a position right now that I don't have to worry about that. And my goal is to get fucking Ron a goddamn beach house, if you want to know the truth. And also, because of Ron's plight, I guess we're going to do another Ronica Day sooner than later to take care of my pal, Ron.
Opie,
But yeah, I can relate to this shit. Trust me. I grew up poor, and I had to make ends meet for more years than I can remember. So shut.
I'll be right back. I'm going to fill up Crazy Joe.
No, I go. Then I go.
I need coffee.
No, I need coffee.
So we'll both be back. Oh, can't get out. Oh my God.
All right. Well, there goes Ron. Oh my God. Ron, we can still hear you in the background in your wood paneling house. But just want to remind people, if you want to support the podcast, you got to listen to these things on a podcast app. So subscribe to Opie Radio. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing very, very well. It's the first day of 2026. Wink, wink. I hope you had a wonderful New Year's night. You're suffering today, right? You're a little hungover. Yeah, you enjoyed the Ryan Seacrest last night, and now it's the day of the year where everything is just very, very depressing and sad. For some reason, the first day of the year is very, very sad and depressed. Oh, hi, Ron. You're back with your coffee.
Is it 2025 or 2026? Which episode are we on?
No, Ron. We're in the first day of 2026. Yeah, yes. Happy, see, look, John Quartz proves it. Happy 2026, everyone. Thanks for all you do.
This John Quartz guy, he gets it. He gets it, this guy.
All right, are we going to talk about the unemployment thing?
Yeah. So listen. The economy's not good. You think? Because listen to me.
Don't say because, but don't say the because you're going to fire up the MAGA
people. Just listen.
Fire up the MAGA people, aren't you? You've decided that in 2026, let's fucking really piss off the MAGA people. Is that what you're thinking? Was that your New Year's resolution there, Ron?
I think it's yours. That's not what I was going to say.
No.
Now I forgot what I was going to say. God damn it.
Well, it's unemployment. You wrote it down. That's why I babbled.
Oh, so this is when everyone goes on unemployment. Everyone goes on unemployment like the middle of January, like the second week of January. Everyone goes on unemployment because that's when, the seasonal Christmas jobs are over and all that. Sure. Reality hits you. No, we haven't even hit New Year's Eve yet. So people still are working.
It's the first day of 2026. Oh, yeah. Remember, Ron? So we don't have to work tomorrow, you dummy.
You can edit that out.
I ain't editing shit out. Let them figure it out. Let them do the math out there. Yes, go ahead.
There should be okay, so the first half of filing for unemployment in New York State is automation. It's about a 25-minute process. Okay. You have to answer all the questions, all the automated questions, and you have to complete that first. That's part one.
Okay.
Once you complete part one, you get connected to a live person, to a live representative.
Right.
You cannot get on unemployment until the second half of applying for unemployment is you have to speak to a live agent.
Oh my God.
I started Monday morning. I completed my 25-minute automation. Then I tried to call.
All you have to do is talk to somebody, and you're good for a little while. I mean, not great, but you're good. You can get something coming in. Go ahead.
There should be no issue with me getting through to speak to somebody.
Right.
It's not January yet.
Right.
They connect you. They connect you the first time. Okay, blah, blah, blah. You've completed this portion. You must now speak to an agent to complete your unemployment. They connect me. This is what I hear. Due to the high volume of whatever, try another day and they disconnect you. Now that's happened before. So what you do is I just hit redial and then hopefully one of these times you get through.
Right.
I called 32 times on Monday. Every time. But I was like, I felt the pressure. I'm like, oh, dude, I'm not even on the schedule this week. Like, dude, when you don't have money coming in, and only money's coming out, you're gonna go broke immediately, especially in New York City. Right. It's just so expensive. Just to travel, just to get around, buy some food, toiletries, everything's so fucking expensive. I got no money coming at the moment, so now I need to get unemployment. It's all part of the plan. I'm not doing this in the second week of January where everyone's looking for work. Everyone's on unemployment.
Right. You're doing it early.
I can't get through. Today's what? Tuesday or Wednesday? What's today? Thursday.
It's Thursday. Wink, wink.
So on Monday. Yeah. On Monday, I was 32 times. I kept getting disconnected. I said, okay, I get it. It's the weekend. People from the weekend are calling on Monday. I get it. That happens too. There should be no problem me getting through on Tuesday morning. I called 41 times on Tuesday due to high volume, and they automatically disconnect you. I've now for 2 days straight have tried to get on to try to complete my unemployment because I am currently don't have any money coming in because I have a seasonal job.
Ron,
and why is everyone, but everyone's on unemployment now.
Right.
It's not January yet. This is not normal. I should be able to get through right away.
Right.
So that to me is like the canary in the coal mine with the economy. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are, fuck, man. This just cost me more money.
Ronnie needs super chats.
I'm like, this is what I heard in there. Maybe I add a 0 to his check. Fuck.
And like, how do you think I'm paying the rent now?
Dude, it's all
tickles.
It's a fucking nightmare. And this is why when people ask my political affiliation is I hate them all. I don't give a shit who's in office now because the next guy is going to be just as fucking shitty.
And you know what I was looking.
In America, if you need unemployment, they should make it as easy as possible to fucking set it up. But everything that we're reapplying for our health insurance right now. That's become a full-time job with my wife because they're making everything fucking difficult. Everything. You paid for the unemployment insurance. You paid in, and they should be able to set you up nicely.
This isn't a charity, dude. I've been paying into this.
And the establishment and the government and everyone that's responsible for making sure people could get on unemployment, they know what's going on, but they don't want to fix the fucking system. All they have to do is get more people involved so you don't have to call 32 times. That's why I hate them all, Ron.
Yeah, this ain't charity, dude. This is like an insurance policy. I pay into this system.
No, I said all that.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Okay, and this is what else I was counting on, Opie, and now it's not going to happen either. So I'm Ron the waiter.
Right.
My income is based on fucking tips.
Right.
That's it. It's based on tips. So I was counting on
tax on tips, bitches.
So
You're
Donald
good,
Trump. Okay.
No tax on tips. You're good, Ron.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen. I'm partial. I'm as hard on the Democrats, Republicans. I'm hard on Biden. I'm hard on Trump.
You know what the problem is with that? Now I got to interrupt again. Wow, very serious fucking episode of the Opie Radio podcast. The first one in 2026. My God, you would think we would leave all this in 2025. The problem is when you're hard on both sides, they don't hear that. As soon as you're hard on their side, then they think you're part of the other side.
Yeah.
We have shown that we're hard on both sides.
Well, I mean, some of the people on the other side. Well, listen, MAGA is kind of cultish, so like it's very difficult to rationalize with someone.
2026, I love MAGA.
Anyways,
yesterday I would have said I hate MAGA, but it's 2026 now.
Yep.
I love MAGA.
By the way, so that's what I'm saying. I'm like, hey, kudos to you, Donald Trump. I'm all in on this fucking no tax on tips. I really could use the money.
It's a great.
It's my major form of income. Can you imagine my major form of income not being taxed?
It's
Dude,
great.
it's huge.
It's huge. It's great. I'm glad you got it, Ron. No tax on tips. It's a glorious thing that Trump. You know what? This is a Trump thing. So today I say, I praise our Lord and Savior, Donald J. Trump, because no tax on tip. Oh yeah, Ron. Yes.
You know how I always fucking support the Hochul. I love the Hochul.
No, I don't like
I think she's got moxie.
Nah, but
I'm a little sour on the Hochul now. I'm going to tell you why.
Us New Yorkers.
And guys, I mean Governor Hochul from New York State.
She doesn't give a shit about us New Yorkers. She's making it even harder to try to survive in New York City. She's full of shit too. But
let me tell you what Governor Hochul, the Democratic governor from New York State, is going to do.
Right.
So no tax on tips. Thank you, Donald Trump.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we can, starting in 2026.
Yeah.
We can write off $25,000.
Nice. That's
like, in other words, the taxes you're doing now, I could write off $25,000.
Nice.
That's how it works. You have a deduction up to $25,000.
Right.
Based on the year before. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so I could have literally, this tax come up, I could deduct $25,000.
Nice. That would be huge. You could get
guess what?
Some bills paid.
Governor Kathy Hochul said, nope, not going to happen. Governor Hochul has issued a statement saying New York will continue taxing both tips and overtime pay, requiring an add back on state tax forms for the federally exempt income. They're going to add a category on the state income tax form. So we have to to put the money, we have to give the money back. And so why is Governor Hochul doing that? Because she said, where is the hundreds of millions of dollars going to come from to fund municipalities? Like, how are you going to fix the roads, the water system, the infrastructure? Where is the money going to come from if you're not going to get the taxes from tips? Especially in New York. And New York, New York has over 10,000 restaurants alone in Manhattan.
Listen to me. You find it from wasteful spending. We have paid enough to live in and around New York City. Go find that money. Go tackle the corruption that has us in a chokehold in New York City. What do you mean? Where are you going to find the money? We pay
hundreds of millions of dollars. You're not going to find.
We pay into the system to a point. It's insane. My God,
you sound like that. You sound like Elon Musk and Doge.
No, find the wasteful spending. We all know the subways are going up again, Ron. Everything is going up again in the new year. That we have spent. We pay into the system in New York City. For her to say that, go screw.
Dude, I thought I was getting
There's plenty of money to take care of everything in New York if you did the right thing and tackle the wasteful spending and look into the goddamn corruption. Are you kidding me?
So it's not just New York who's saying no to this. There's a few other states, of course, all Democrat. California,
of course.
Governor Gavin Newsom said can't do it. Financially, we can't do it.
Yeah, of course they can't do it. Of course.
So California, Colorado, Illinois, Maine, and New York all said, the Democratic governors all said, sorry, we're not going to comply with that order. Because we where's the money going to come from?
You could find the money, but it's not going to be easy. But once you take the easy way out and grab more money from the hardworking people, go screw. I hate them all, Ron. I hate them all.
Well, there it is. There it is.
That's wonderful.
So I was going to try today after we got off, but it's fucking New Year's Eve. There's no way I'm going to get through.
It's New Year's Day.
I'm going to have to try again on Monday.
Yeah.
So and here's the thing. I started the process on Monday.
Yeah.
It said you must speak to a representative by the end of the week. That ain't going to happen. So now guess what? I'm going to have to start the whole process. If I don't speak to a representative by the end of the business day on Friday, I have to start from zero again. I have to start the automation. Dude, I've been paying into this system since I was in fucking junior high school.
Right.
And now they're putting me through hoops. I really need this. I am literally not working right now.
Let me see what I could do for the round the way but it's infuriating, to be honest with you. But all right. Wow, that's a hell of a way to start the first show of 2026. And my God.
So the last time I experienced that type of it took like weeks to get through to a representative. That's when everyone shut down. Remember when everything shut down? I don't want to say the word.
Right. And
everybody was getting that government assistance.
Right.
That took about 2 weeks. I've never experienced it. This has never happened before, and it's never happened in December, Opie. The first couple weeks of January, it's very busy because everyone is off their holiday jobs and they're going to go on unemployment.
Yeah.
Everyone's going on unemployment in December.
Yeah, we get it.
It's not good.
No, we get it. It's we have a broken system. That's why I choose not to get involved with the debate and the discussion on who to fucking blame. I can't do it. Wow, we didn't do Who Demand for the year of 2025.
I don't have that.
Huh?
I didn't prepare anything for that.
And we were supposed to talk about how other countries celebrate New Year's. We could do that.
That's good.
We could do that.
Let's do that.
I prepared Who Demand for 2025. It's Richie.
So do that first.
Well, I actually narrowed it down to two people. So Who Demand is basically on a daily basis who the most popular person is in the world, basically. A lot of times it was Trump. There were a few times it was Biden. Obama got in there. And athletes got in there. And, and then when you start thinking about Who Demand for the entire year, I narrowed it down to two people. Mamdani, because Who Demand isn't like someone that, you can either love or hate the person when they're Who Demand, right? But Mamdani had a hell of a 2025 with him becoming the mayor of New York City, a Muslim mayor. And now we're all going to wonder if he's going to take care of the people of New York. And I mean everybody, not just the lower class. Is he going to take care of New Yorkers or not? Or is he going to be just like everybody else in a fucking flat tire? Is Mamdani going to be a flat tire as the mayor of New York City? That's the question we're going to find out sooner than later, by the way.
He wooed Donald Trump.
Right.
He had Donald Trump like gushing over him.
Oh, that confused everybody because, Trump was all against the Mamdani, and then he met the Mamdani, and he's like, man, I love this Mamdani. And now the MAGA people are like, what the fuck, Trump? You're supposed to hate the Mamdani.
By the way, that is kind of the impression people come away with is before they meet him and after they meet him, and like, I guess he wins you over. He won over the Democrats in Washington. He won over fucking Donald Trump. And
I'll tell you, I'm sorry. I'll tell you, you're right, Ron. And, I think Trump recognized himself in Mamdani because Trump's that way. When you meet Trump, and we were lucky to meet him through the radio show, he makes you feel like you're a fucking rock star, dude. He really knows how to butter you up. And I think when Mamdani came to the Oval Office, Trump recognized himself in Mamdani and how he works people.
Trump does recognize talent, and the word on the street with Mamdani is he's a very talented politician.
Right.
He's that guy. He's got that
game recognizes game. R. Scott says it. Game recognizes game. Yeah. So, but Mamdani's not Who Demand for 2025. He's the runner-up in my book. Who do you think is demand for 2025? Think of all the big stories.
What you mean? Who you're gonna say?
Yeah, but I mean, I know you're not prepared, but who had the biggest year in 2025? Who Demand? Trump didn't have the biggest year. Zelensky didn't have the biggest year.
You're not gonna like it.
Did not have the biggest year.
All right, you're not gonna like it.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to go with the number one podcast in all of America, the Kelsey brothers. The Kelsey brothers.
They had a big year. Taylor Swift had a big year. Taylor Swift had a big year. I'm going to give it to Pope Leo. Is your man of the year for 2025.
The Pope.
And I'm not a religious guy. And I'm spiritual. I think spirituality is basically religion without all the structure. That's why I like spirituality over religion. But Pope Leo, and he is the man for 2025 because he's just a regular guy. He's the first pope from America. When you have a guy that there's footage of him in White Sox gear, rooting on his Chicago White Sox in a shitty seat in Chicago, big baseball fan. Fast forward, he's the goddamn. Oh, sorry, he's the Pope. That's a big year. That's a big year. That's a big year.
I've seen two videos.
Yeah.
Where like obviously a lot of people going to the Vatican to hope to see the Pope. They're actually from Chicago, right?
Right.
Now they're motivated to go. So there's one video where, when he's in the Popemobile and the people are on the sides.
Yeah.
So one family's holding up a fucking deep dish pizza.
Right.
And he fucking stops, takes a bite.
That's why. Right.
Then just recently, I saw this last week. There's a family from Chicago and they're all wearing the Pope t-shirts and they had one for him.
Right.
Stops, takes it, holds it up and fucking, that's cool.
He's definitely a demand for 2025 because, every time they pick a pope, they always try to say, he was just a regular guy growing up and stuff. But we couldn't relate because they were from so many different countries that we don't have any real connection to. But to have a pope that, like I said, there's footage of him wearing a Chicago White Sox hat, jersey, and he's in the stands and now he's the pope. That's badass. That's badass.
So speaking of all that shit, so Cardinal Timothy Dolan had to retire. By the way, he had to get permission from the Pope.
Right.
You can't retire. At 75, you have, I think that's the deadline, but you can't retire until the Pope gives you permission.
He doesn't want to retire. He's being forced out because
he's 75 years old.
You turn 75, you got to retire, which I think is stupid if you can still do your job.
You still have to get permission from the Pope.
I gotcha.
So Timothy Cardinal Dolan, by the way, our origin story is we met at Pete's Tavern.
Yeah.
So that's how I know Cardinal Timothy Dolan, because that's where he would have his Christmas parties.
Oh, really?
You want to talk about a down-to-earth guy? He's pretty down-to-earth, dude. He's like...
Wait, did you literally serve Dolan?
Oh, yeah.
Dolan's a big
for
deal
years, dude. No, every Christmas, he would make an appearance at Pete's Tavern. I mean, even Rudy Giuliani would make a... Dude, people make appearances at Pete's Tavern during Christmas because it's a place to be seen.
Gotcha.
Politicians go there, certainly celebrities.
Gotcha.
So every year, Cardinal Dolan would have his Christmas party upstairs. There's like a speakeasy room. Do you know this?
No.
Okay, so remember where we met? You were sitting in the first dining room. Then there's the second dining room is behind you. If you go upstairs, that's the third dining room with its own bar. It's the speakeasy room. That really was the speakeasy. Like during Prohibition,
a real speakeasy.
They turned Pete's Tavern into they turned the front of Pete's Tavern into a florist.
No,
and then you would go through the side door. You would go through the side street on the side of Pete's Tavern. You'd go up the stairs to the speakeasy room.
Right.
That room has been around since the 1800s. That really was the room. So it's a very private room. So that's where Cardinal Dolan would have his Christmas parties.
Can we talk about speakeasies? I got a little thing on speakeasies.
No, go ahead.
So they made alcohol illegal, and they set up all these speakeasies so people could continue drinking. And the cops would be on the street, like just taking their hat off and rubbing, like, I don't understand. Like, there's no bar there, but everyone's going up this alley and going up those stairs. I can't figure this out. And this used to be a bar, now it's a flower shop. But why do so many people like flowers all of a sudden? I can't figure it. Speakeasies everyone were in on it, is my point.
So you know
God.
So you know who was going through the side entrance up the stairs of the speakeasy room at Pete's Tavern?
Yeah.
All those fucking politicians, all those Irish politicians from Tammany Hall. So Tammany Hall is right around the corner from Pete's Tavern.
Right.
By the way, and the stories I was told, they were all fucking corrupt.
Yeah, man.
The politicians.
Everybody was in on it. I mean, to act like this speakeasy was this sneaky thing that no one knew about is so stupid. Yeah. God, it's stupid. But anyways, that's where Cardinal Dolan would have his Christmas party. Yeah. And at some point, he would come downstairs. Yeah.
After a few Guinnesses in him, he liked to drink.
Right.
Then he'd walk around with his Guinness.
Right.
After a few are in him, and literally walk around the whole dining rooms, the bar, saying hello to everybody, Merry Christmas. Everyone's getting a picture with him.
Right, good.
He's hog heaven.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's in his element. Come on, the Cardinal.
Right.
Like the Cardinal of New York is right there. You know, it's like, it's fun.
Right. All right.
So he's gone, and the guy is replacing him. I think, is he from Chicago or Minnesota? I think his name is Bill Hicks, like the comedian.
Oh, really?
The new Cardinal for New York City is Bill Hicks.
I don't care. I just want to say Pope Leo is the man because he's a regular guy from Chicago that wore White Sox gear. I don't care who the new Cardinal in New York is going to be. No offense to you, Ron. It's not even your faith. You shouldn't care either. You're Jewish.
Oh, I don't care, but I know if you're Christian, the Cardinal's a big deal, right?
It's a big deal. You're right about that, Ron. I want to know about New Year's resolution, like what other countries did for New Year's, because you said it's kind of interesting.
Okay, hold on.
And remember, Ron, they did this last night. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Right.
Last night, this is how some of the countries celebrated the New Year.
So now I'm wondering, like, what is the New Year's tradition in America for luck and prosperity? I don't even know. Like, what is the American tradition? I'm going to go through other countries, and then maybe can someone tell us what we do in America?
It's easy.
All right. Here's New Year's Eve.
I got the answer ready. Can I just answer?
Yeah.
We worship Ryan Seacrest.
Oh, you said Ron.
Yeah. We worship Ron Seacrest. We worship Ryan Seacrest. That's our tradition. We all tune in.
National treasure.
We all tune into him.
He's a national treasure.
He's more popular than Trump, and we worship him every New Year's. That's our tradition, Ron. That's
Opie. He makes more money than you spinning a fucking wheel.
Get out.
All right, you ready?
Ron, I got a checkbook in my hand here. If I was you, I'd be nice to me. You might get an extra zero.
That's it. Kick me when I'm financially down.
I'm not kicking you, Jesus. I get it. I wasn't, Ron. Go ahead.
New Year's Eve tradition from around the world.
Okay.
When it went for luck and prosperity.
Ooh.
Spain.
They all
eat.
Oh, go ahead.
What?
I was gonna say they just nap. They nap. No. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Let the professionals stick to the funny stuff, please.
Oh, really? Yeah, really? You just spent the last hour fucking crying for everybody.
By the way, you're trying to say siesta?
Yeah, it was. But you know what? Yeah, you were hilarious the last hour and a half. Oh, my God. The laughs were aplenty. We were just laughing about your child.
The humor comes from
and how you can't pay your bills. Oh, it was hilarious, Rod. You're right.
The humor comes from the pain.
Professional.
The humor comes from the pain.
All right, go ahead.
Spain, for luck and prosperity. They eat 12 grapes at midnight, one for each chime for good luck for each month.
Ooh.
So at midnight, when they chime, every chime, they eat a grape for prosperity. Those silly Spaniards.
I can't be Spanish because you know what happens in my house? Everyone is fully aware that if I eat too many grapes, oh boy, the gas is aplenty. So they will actually acknowledge that I've had my share of grapes. And I love my green grapes.
Here's a little experiment.
Yeah.
Because of the chemistry,
the
biology of green grapes.
Yeah.
Put 2 green grapes in the microwave and it will turn into plasma. Try it.
Okay,
it's fucking crazy.
Thank
Green grapes will create plasma in the microwave.
And are you going to come over and clean my microwave after your stupid experiment?
I'd rather clean the microwave than your dirty tushy after eating the grapes. Are you saying you had diarrhea from grapes? Is that what you're trying to say?
What the? No, I get a little gassy if I eat too many grapes. A little
Colombia.
Gassy. Colombia. Coffee beans, right?
No. Ooh. In Colombia, this is weird.
Okay.
They walk around the block with an empty suitcase for travel in the new year. So, by the way, I've seen this. It looks weird. It looks like some Stephen King zombie shit. You see Colombians walking around their neighborhood with empty suitcases. It's fucking weird.
That's why they'll never be a superpower. Keep doing your stupid suitcase thing.
Okay, in Italy and in Chile, they eat lentils for wealth. The more you eat, the luckier you'll be. Dude, if you want to be really lucky, you're just fucking gassing it. Lentils is like super fat food.
I hate lentils. My mom.
I love lentils, actually.
My mom made the lentil soup.
Oh,
back in the day, they had too many lentils, and they're like, "How do we get rid of this shit? Let's make it a tradition." It's obvious.
you just had grilled cheese and tomato soup. That's so New England. Lentils is also very New England.
Well, we made
beans is very New England.
Family tomato soup. It came out pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. We chose the version. I didn't even know you make tomato soup like this. You actually put the tomatoes and the onions and the spices. You lay it on a tray and you put it in the oven first. I had no idea this.
Are you putting cream in your tomato soup?
Yeah, and I'm not a
little bit.
It's what my son wanted this, so we all me, the wife, and the kids. So we all got together. We're like, all right, let's make this tomato soup. I'm not a fan of creamy soups, but it was good. I liked it. I
definitely have a fond memory of the winters in like Concord, New Hampshire, going to prep school there, Chris McAuliffe.
Yeah.
And, playing hockey all day. On weekends, we play hockey all fucking day at the, the outdoor rinks, the park department they would form it for you.
I get it.
Coming back home and having like Campbell's tomato soup with a fresh grilled cheese sandwich, and you dip the grilled cheese into the fucking tomato soup.
Right.
That's a nice memory.
There you go.
There you go. I have one nice memory from childhood.
Oh, isn't that nice, Ron? I got
all right. This is fucked up. Philippines.
Oh, the Philippines. They're eating some weird shit for New Year's.
They wear polka dots and eat round foods for coins and prosperity. So you got to wear circular things. These fucking people. They wear polka dots and eat round foods for coins and prosperity.
Ron, name one person that looks good in polka dots from the history of humanity. Name one person that looked good in polka dots.
I have one person who did.
Really? Who
is the guy? The Irish polka guy with the bubbles? My grandparents loved them.
Lawrence Welk?
Yes!
He didn't wear polka dots.
Dude, Lawrence Welk was famous for his Irish polka music.
But he didn't, I'm saying wear polka
dots. Once in a while, I think he did. Once in a while.
As a fashion statement.
What was his name again?
Oh, we got an answer. The one person that looked good in polka dots. We got an answer. You want to know the answer, Ron? Gallagher, did he wear? No.
Yes, he did. He would wear, and I think Howie Mandel.
No. And Howie Mandel, guess what? Your podcast stinks. Another
How
guy.
Much you think he's making? Oh, yeah? Shit. Hold on. You think his podcast stinks? How much is he making?
How much do you think he more makes? Than us, Ron. If these people would wake the fuck up and realize we're doing something good here, you wouldn't have to wait on hold for 2 weeks to get unemployment checks. I'm doing this for you, Ron.
And that's the other thing. It's not like
you'd rather listen to fucking Howie Mandel try to do a podcast with his daughter. Are you kidding me?
The daughter's hot.
She stinks too, Howie. Anyway, Dusty Rhodes is the answer. The only person that ever looked good in polka dots. Thank you, Spawny. I could count on the Spawny. Go ahead, Ron. Back to you.
All right. I don't know exactly what this is.
Yeah.
But in Germany,
sausage.
And it definitely has something to do with the Jews. No.
Sausage.
So in Germany, they eat marzipan pigs. What is marzipan?
I don't know.
I recognize that word. Isn't I thought marzipan was like some sort of like bread, sort of like a fruitcake.
Hold on, Ron. I just discovered a little goodness in my teeth. Okay.
Pubic hair?
No, Ron. A little. I I think it was a little leftover
Little pubic
tomato,
hair?
a little leftover tomato skin from the tomato soup. I just got a little goodness.
Oh,
Life's guilty pleasures, a little
yeah.
goodness. Thank
In
you for that.
Germany, they eat marzipan pigs, or
Yeah.
they keep cop scales
Oh gosh.
in. They keep cop scales
Yeah.
in their pockets for future fortune.
Oh my gosh.
Cop.
Cop. Who the
Carp.
hell- I know what
Fish.
cop is. I speak Boston. Trust me, I know what cop is.
And in Finland,
Finland. Oh, they eat the shitty rotting fish, right?
don't you talk about my girlfriend like that. In Finland, they cast molten tin. They cast molten tin into cold water and interpret the shapes. A ship is for travel, a hat is for love. Yeah, but what if that ain't the shape? What if it's the shape of a penis? Oh, maybe you get sex.
That's just stupid. That's why in America we don't have any traditions. We just have Ryan Seacrest. We're smart. We're smarter than the rest of these countries.
Can anyone? So, what is America's tradition?
I just told you we worship Ryan Seacrest. That's it. We don't have traditions. I guess we have the New Year's resolutions, maybe.
No, but what custom do we do? Is there a custom?
No, we don't. We just worry about our fucking bills and try to figure out how we pay for all this shit. That's our custom in America. But we're the greatest country in America. My God.
I want to see how good you are because
at what?
Your life, your career,
Wordle,
your life,
Wordle. I'm good at Wordle, even though I can't pronounce it properly.
Your life, your career, survives on social media.
Not really.
In this world, well, podcasts, right? You got a podcast. It's on Facebook. It's on YouTube. It's on Instagram. It's on TikTok. It's on X, right?
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, but okay. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to see how good I want to see how connected you really are. Because I came across this. I wasn't even looking for this, but I found this so interesting.
I thought it was my turn to do something.
It's always my turn.
No, it's not always.
Hold on.
I had a great story. Can I just tell my story?
Go ahead.
I'm a fan of people getting away with stuff. I'm a huge fan of it because I think they take advantage of us in life and they try to take as much money out of our pockets as possible. So every once in a while, when somebody does something cool, I wanna recognize it. You have a criminal, right? Have you ever been to Disney? Have you ever been to Disney Springs? There is a guy. I just want to acknowledge this guy today and I want to bow to him. He fucking, at Disney Springs, he was in full scuba gear. You get it? Full scuba gear. He's like, man, there's a floating restaurant over there in Disney Springs. So he puts on his full scuba gear, and he scubas all the way to the restaurant. He ties up the staff. And he escapes. He swims away with 20 G's. That's badass. I like that guy.
It's like that guy, DB Sweeney, who jumped out of the airplane with the bag of cash.
In the end, this guy didn't hurt anybody. He went to the floating restaurant. He climbed the board, tied up the staff, and swam away with 20 G's. That's fucking brilliant.
Hold on now. I can top you.
Yeah?
This literally just happened. This is in the news this morning.
Uh-oh.
In Munich, Germany, they tunneled into the you know when they have that tunnel equipment to make subways, it's like perfectly round.
Oh yeah.
They had that type of machinery. Dude, they had it looked like they had to go through 10 feet of fucking like cement or concrete or whatever.
All right.
They had a perfectly round cylinder right into the safety deposit box of one of the main banks in Munich, Germany, and got away with like $30 million worth of like valuables and money. And this morning, they showed a picture of all the bank customers, hundreds outside the bank wanting to know Did they get my safety deposit box? You can literally Google it right now. By the way, Google that and show the picture.
Well,
show the picture of the hole.
First of all, that's some Batman shit.
That's 100% Batman stuff. Like,
wait, where was this? I'll try to find it.
So Munich, Germany.
Munich, Germany bike. Munich, Germany
bank robbery.
All right, go ahead, Ron. I'll try to find it. Keep talking.
Asked to say, show me the picture of
my Long Island accent. Now I got bike tours of Munich, Germany. Bike? Did I say bike?
Jesus Christ, Ryan Seacrest.
Said, thank you, stupid.
Ryan Seacrest would not have a problem talking to that system. You see that? His voice.
Now I'm trying to correct them. I said bank. You heard me say bank, right? Now it says I said thank you, stupid. Did I say I thank you, stupid? I did not. All right, hold on.
Show me the hollowed out.
Listen to me, you stupid AI, or I'm going to throw you in the ocean and you'll be dead. I need the story of a bank heist in Munich, Germany.
That just happened.
I'm unable to fulfill your request.
Jesus Christ.
Because that contains hostile, threatening, or otherwise inappropriate language.
Dude, can you just be normal for a second and say...
All right, I'll try
again. Try to be normal for a second. Ryan Seacrest would already have the picture ready.
I'll try again.
Just say, show me the picture.
I'm very sorry for being hostile. Can we try this again? I think we got off on the wrong foot. Don't
even say that.
All right, Ron. I'm new to this AI. It's taken over the world, so I decided to start using it yesterday. All right, hold on. All right, let's try again. Hi, lovely person on the other side of this AI. I need to know the story of a bank heist in Munich, Germany. What do you got on this? Thank you. How's that? Is that good?
Well, there isn't a well-known bank heist in Munich. A major sophisticated robbery occurred in Gelsenkirchen, Germany.
Ron, you gotta talk if I'm listening to the AI. That's dead air, you dummy. Sorry, I'm a little lightheaded because I haven't eaten breakfast. I apologize.
I thought you were putting the is it showing the picture?
But this is why you need me, Ron. This is why you need me.
Jesus Christ, you don't know how to use AI.
You need me.
Just say, show me the tunnel into the safety deposit box of the bank in Germany. Jesus Christ, I have to do everything?
Oh yeah. Wait. Okay. All right. Let's see
that. Show me the picture.
Hold on. I'm going to give you my phone, and you say it into the AI. Let's see if it comes up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Show me the picture of the hollowed out tunnel into the bank vault in the bank in Germany that just happened.
All right. Let's see if you have better luck. Okay. Yeah, it didn't come up. It didn't come up, Ron. Here.
What is that? A uterus?
That's the hole.
God, that's the blitzkrieg.
That's the hole. Look, that's the hole. You did it right. Look, that's the hole. You did it right, Ron. Congratulations. Congratulations, Ron. You're finally better at something than me. Congratulations. You're good at AI. Wow.
So if you can see it happened today, there is this hollowed out round tunnel. There's a bank in the middle of Munich, Germany, and they fucking went into the safe deposit box. It's like Ocean's 11. I swear to God.
No, it's like Batman. Yeah, Ocean's 11. Fair. That'll be Ocean's 17. All right, what were you going to do?
All right, listen, let's end with this.
Look what I did. I came up with something and it turned into like 15 minutes of the best stuff we've done all year instead of you fucking crying about your
We've done all year. It's only the first day of the year.
Damn, you got me back. That's right. It's the first day of 2026. I forgot. All right, go ahead.
So I want to see how good you are because I know like the Opie Radio show,
go ahead.
The Opie podcast, the Opie live stream. You're on like 25 devices.
Because I want to end with Karens. I got a story on Karens, but go.
So these are the most used online platforms by Americans.
Okay.
What do you think like the number one most used platform is? Like, hold on. So I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's like 10.
I think
Like the 10 big ones.
I think by a mile it's TikTok.
You're so off, dude.
Really?
Yeah. This is why it's so very
not
surprising.
Twitter.
It's not even close.
Really?
It's not even close. Do you say Twitter? Holy shit.
I said it's not
even
Twitter.
worse.
I said it's not Twitter.
Oh, okay. TikTok, not even close.
As the top social media platform for Americans?
I'm going to say it again.
I know, we heard you.
Most used online platforms by Americans in 2025.
Wow. And how many we got to go through? 10?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're talking like Threads, Bluesky, Snapchat, Reddit, WhatsApp. There's those are all those. There's like the 10 main ones. Like, give me the number one. By the way, the number one is number one. Like, it's not even close.
YouTube.
Okay, so YouTube is number one at 84%.
That's why we're on the YouTube, Ronnie Babes. Talking to 26 people every morning.
All right, now, the most used online platform by Americans in 2025 by far was YouTube at 84%.
Okay.
Who's under YouTube? Who comes in second?
Well, then I guess you got to go Facebook.
Facebook comes in second at 71%.
Okay.
And now we have a drop off. Those are the two big boys, just to let you know.
Then the drop
Who's number three? I want to say it again. YouTube is number one at 84% of Americans watch it.
Ron,
Facebook, 71%. Who's third?
In 2026, I'm going to teach you something that these people hear you. You don't have to say it again. They hear you.
Who's third? And it's a drop off.
TikTok?
No.
All right, what's three?
Instagram down to 50%. I thought Instagram would honestly be like number one.
Wait,
I feel like everyone's on Instagram.
Wait. More people are on Instagram than TikTok in America?
Yes.
Interesting. All right.
That's what it says. So listen,
Instagram. All right, round out the list.
No, but you know what? I think that's honestly, I think that's right.
This is interesting, but round out the list now.
Okay, hold on. So Instagram is at 50%. TikTok is under Instagram at 37%. WhatsApp is at 32%. Reddit is at 26%. Snapchat is at 25%. All right, now there's a massive. Oh, wait, now, okay. Twitter or X is at 21%. And then there's Threads at 8% and Bluesky at 4%.
Blue Sky.
Oh, Blue Sky.
Blue Sky.
I actually thought Instagram would be number one.
No, I thought it would be TikTok. TikTok took over the world, man.
I feel like the older generation isn't on TikTok as much.
Right?
And I'm not on TikTok because am I being naive? Like, didn't the government say don't go on TikTok because
they figured it all out, Ron? Is
it safe to be on TikTok?
Yeah, they made believe that we should be scared of China spying on us, but this is why I see through all this garbage. America was pissed off that this Chinese company was making a shit ton of money off its people, and they wanted to get their grubby little hands involved, and that's the only reason. Because even when they were saying that China was spying on America through TikTok, all the politicians were promoting their TikToks. Jesus.
Yeah, but aren't there certain government agencies that are banned from being on TikTok?
Yeah, they did a little of that, but all the biggies in politics in America, they have TikTok accounts. We live a life of horseshit.
TikTok
throw horseshit at us every day.
TikTok absolutely helped get Donald Trump elected, and TikTok absolutely helped Zohan Mandani get elected. Zohan Mandani is like a master when it comes to social media.
100%.
He's being sworn in today. Did you see it? Did you see the ceremony?
I couldn't be bothered. We'll see if he takes care of all New Yorkers or if he's going to be a flat tire.
I've been practicing for our new Muslim mayor. You ready?
Yeah. Go ahead. Jesus, Ron. That's so easy. It's so hack. Oh my
I'm
God.
practicing with my burqa.
I'm trying to end with one more thing, but I can't find it. I can't find it.
Hey, you want to quickly? Hey,
Yeah, go ahead. Because I'm
I have a
really trying
couple
to
things
find this
we never
one
got
thing.
to. I have a couple of things we never got to. How about the deadliest animals that kill humans per year?
Mosquitoes. Move on.
Wait a minute. Let me find it.
Mosquitoes is number one, and I think I'm going to go hippopotamuses. I never knew.
By
how
the way,
to
so hold on. Deadliest animals that kill humans per year. You said number one is what?
mosquitoes.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Yeah, I just
Mosquitoes kill 700,000 humans per year.
yeah we living out here at the beach in the summer. We absolutely worry about the mosquitoes.
So let me ask you something. Who's right under the mosquitoes?
I
You're
think
not going to get it.
hippopotamuses.
Nope.
Well, they're the deadliest animal.
Hold on,
legit
hold on.
animal.
Hold on.
All right.
Mosquitoes are number
Okay.
one. They kill 700,000 humans per year. Number
Right.
two is they kill, on average, 400,000 humans per year. What animal is that?
Oh, sharks. I know it's not sharks. Is it like an animal, 4 legs and all that, or is it another buggy thing?
It's an animal, dude.
Animal kills 400,000 people a year across the
On
world.
average, yeah.
Across the world?
Yeah.
Wow.
By the way, just to let you know,
Yeah.
number one is mosquitoes, 700,000. Number two is 400,000.
Yeah.
Number three goes down to 138,000.
All right.
So number two is a big fucking number. And what animal kills that many humans per year?
Animal. Fuck, you got me on this one. Because I know hippos are way up there in general.
Not really.
Really? But you
Nope.
said it's an animal with 4 legs, right?
No, I didn't say 4 legs. You don't have to have fucking 4 legs. An animal. The animal has 2 legs.
Wow.
The animal that kills
bird.
400,000 humans per year has 2 legs.
Birds.
No.
Fuck. I would suck.
You want a hint?
Yeah, go ahead.
Look in the mirror.
Humans? That's stupid.
That's not, dude. We're animals. What the fuck you talking about?
Well,
See, that's your problem,
that's a
dude.
trick
That's your
question.
problem. You think we're separate from nature. We're not.
I don't
We
think
are also
that.
animals. We are from nature.
All
The
right.
number 2 animal that kills the most humans per year is fucking humans.
That was a trick
Let that
question.
sink in.
That's a trick question.
It's not a trick question. We're
Yeah.
animals.
Question.
It's literally humans kill more humans than every other animal except mosquitoes.
Trick question.
It's not, because we're a fucking animal, dude.
Trick.
What are you talking about? We are considered animals. All right, now, number 3. At 138. Dude, I don't want to make fun of autistic people. There's a video of an autistic kid in a swimming pool doing that, but he does the wrong finger. He goes like
really?
this, and then he looks at it and he gets all confused and he goes like,
All right, but that kid's gonna run the world in 2030. You know that, so don't make too much fun of him.
now,
Go ahead,
at
bro.
number 3, this animal
Oh my God, we're still doing this?
kills 138,000 humans per year. What animal is this?
Hippo,
No, not even close.
giraffe,
Giraffe's not even on the list.
koala bear,
I'll give you a hint.
spider,
Think Adam and Eve.
apples.
Are you not trying? You not trying?
I'm bored. Snakes.
Snakes. And then it drops off dramatically. So under snakes, What animal kills 59,000 humans per year? You have one. You have a very dangerous animal in your house.
Hippos.
Don't talk about your wife like that.
Dogs? Really? Nice.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
Under dogs,
Yeah.
they kill on average 10,000 humans per year.
Yeah.
Is the assassin bug. I'm not familiar with that.
There's something called the assassin bug. I had never heard of that
The
one.
assassin
All
bug
All right.
kills on average 10,000 humans per year. Right underneath the assassin bug
Yeah.
is scorpions.
Scorpions.
I'm a Scorpio.
I like that.
I'm a Scorpio. They kill on average 3,300 humans per year.
But aren't they the spider where you can put on your face and stuff and they, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, there's one spider where it's really dangerous, but they handle them a lot, and then to make scary videos.
Tarantulas.
Oh,
Tarantulas.
that's the tarantulas.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay.
All right. Under
All right.
Scorpios, crocodiles
Okay.
kill 1,000 people per year.
All right.
Elephants kill 600 people per
Right.
year.
Right.
There you go, Opie. Here we go. Hippos, 500.
Nice.
Lions kill 200.
All right. We can do this all day.
Humans kill more. Humans are the human's worst enemy. Get it? I have to tell you, I think 2026 is starting off a big bang. Very nice. Like the autistic kid. Dude, he's so happy. He's looking at he's in like a little waiting pool, and he's going.
right. Jesus. Ron, I gotta go. I'm getting lightheaded. I gotta eat breakfast.
I do too.
I had a great list of Karens that maybe we'll do. Like, I don't know, next time we talk.
So, all right. So, I don't want to say it on air because we're in different time zones now.
Ron Berman comedy on all the socials, bitches. That's how I end today.
Hey, just to let you know, the next big Ron Berman comedy show is Saturday, January 17th at the Bohemian Beer Garden. We have, for the featured comics, we have Christy Miller, who opens up for Andrew Dice Clay on the road.
Hilarious.
We have Eric Marino, who's a Emmy-nominated writer for SNL.
Okay.
And you got fucking Ron Berman.
Ron, I'm going to that show.
Do it.
I'll go to that
Saturday,
show.
January 17th. Do it.
Ron. I'm going to support Ron the Waiter in 2026. I got to go. I got to eat.
Bye, everybody. Hey, Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, happy ado year to everybody.
I already broke my New Year's resolution.
What?
I was going to be abstinent, but Rhonda convinced me otherwise.
What?
I was going to be abstinent. Like, like that Seinfeld episode, how long they can go without wanking it? You know what I'm talking about?
I
broke my New Year's resolution. I wanted to be abstinent. I wanted to, I wanted to be spiritual.
I'm a rarity in America. I didn't watch and wasn't a fan of Seinfeld.
Bye, everybody.
I'm a huge fan of Larry David, though. I love the Larry David. I love Kirby. All right, he's showing us his fern. We got to go.